I'm just saying, and it is being banned in a lot of places anyway. All right, my one for you is might be the toughest one of the night. Okay.
Yay, boys!
What up, pussies?
How the fuck are we?
Yeah, we got
how's
Joey. We got FriendlyFire.
Joey.
Yeah, Joey looks a bit different.
We're a man down today, boys.
Took some made myself younger and Australian as
lost
well.
the beard. Australian. We're a fucking man down, my boys. But we do have the long-awaited safeboi, Jezza, Mr. Pablo, the man behind the speak pipes. Bro, how the fuck are you, bro?
Yeah, great, bro. Oh, how was my what up, pussies? What do you reckon? I just tried to channel you there.
No, bro, love it.
Yeah, great.
Bro,
I've been thinking about doing it all week.
You've got to feel the pussy. Like, you got to just be a part of it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I get why you do it.
Mate,
I really
it feels
do.
good. It feels good.
I do. I feel heaps better.
Bro, go around the table. So, DZ, how was your week? How was work? What's been going on? Any updates?
Good. The same shit, man. Same fucking shit. Been fucking bussing, doing shit as it is. Shout out everyone who entered the giveaway of last week. I'm not going to do it yet. So if you want to enter again, you have maybe this week, maybe next week I'll do it. I don't even know how I'm going to do it. I'll probably put the names in a generator, and there's a couple names. So if you want to win something from tripjacketapparel.com, we got good shit on there. Go check it out. I'll send you something for free, wherever you live. I don't care if it's Perth, Northern Territory, England. I'll send you whatever the fuck it is. All right? I'll give you a hat, jumper, beanie. I don't know. All right. But enter code word last week's episode. I might remind you again later this episode of the code word. Yeah, man. Good. Life's good. Working good. Monday to Friday. Saturdays off. Weekends off. I'm vibing. Feel good driving here. I was fucking pumping the music. Feeling good, man. Woo!
Jezza.
Yeah, mate.
Give us the update, bro. What's been going on?
Oh, man. I've just actually been recovering from an injury. Tore my ligaments in my ankle. Been a bit been an idiot, just...
Was that cricket or...?
No, just in the backyard.
Oh, hey. Oh, fuck, what happened? What the hell?
Just tripped over, man. Just tore the ligaments on the outside of my ankle. So I've been resting that up. But other than that, bro, enjoying playing soccer again, which is great. Pulling my hair out at work. And, saving up for Europe.
So, you're a bit of a sportsman. Man. You play every sport.
I'm super competitive. That's what it is. Like, I feel like if I don't have a competitive spirit or nature in me, I feel empty. Like, when I gained on all my weight, bro, before I got me guard, I was like 85 competitive. I stopped doing sport for about a year. Gained the weight, was depressed. I was just like not happy, felt empty. So competing, man, is just what I love doing.
Yeah.
It's weird how people are like that, huh? Like, you just need that drive, that sport.
I do.
I don't at all. But it's good, man. You're a jack of all trades. Play soccer, cricket, rugby.
Yeah.
What else do you do? Fucking hockey,
squash.
I'd love to. Ice hockey looks mad.
Hockey's fun, eh? It looks mad.
I could picture Jezza being that guy who's got the role to fight. The comes off the court, the enforcer. And he just go fucking stuff.
That's what I am in my soccer team, bro. They go, you're the brick wall, bro.
A brick wall.
Now, what I want to ask you, bro, let's talk about, so for you fans who probably know by now, you've gone on a bit of a hiatus with the safebois. Now, did you want to sort of explain what was kind of your vibe, your plan? Because we all know by now that you're a very driven, high-focused guy. So what is sort of, what are you feeling, bro? Like, what's the vibe? Like,
well, we had this, as if you listen to the episodes, we had a bit of a switch up. It started when... Well, Dual joined and everything was going really well. And then we changed days, changed location, and everything started off fine there. But then the new year come around, I had pretty horrific thing happen to my family, which got my mind out of the place. Mitch had work coming in the way. Dill had other things coming on. It just life got in the way a bit, and it just wasn't working for either of us. So we just decided to give it a break for a little bit. Like, we are coming back. But it's just going to be different how we come back. How I come back, not sure when it's going to happen. Probably after Europe. But yeah, it's probably not going to be the same podcast. I'd like to probably do a bit more solo shit. Probably get a bit more involvement of guests and stuff. Probably take it a little bit more serious with some funny stuff on it. But yeah, just preparation as well. Just the preparation wasn't there, so it was dying in the product when we were recording it. But yeah, it's life got in the way, really.
I've been telling this guy for a long while now that I think you would excel at the solo shit. Like, Theo Von, he does his podcast where you just sit there, have people call in or something and shit. I think you'd be very good at the solo thing.
Does Theo have a solo one?
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, this past weekend I think it's called, right? And he just like people call in and say like shit, and he just says funny shit.
Says the most cooked thing ever.
He's funny.
I think you'd be good at that, man. You're good at commentary by yourself. Like I think you could really excel at that.
I am worried, but like as you've seen off the last couple speak pipes, when I take it serious, like I get full deep into information.
That's good too,
and it's
though.
not funny.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be though. It doesn't.
Yeah,
have to be.
I want to make a comedy podcast because I can't. I'm like Iggy, right? I can't source where I got my information.
Yeah, it's you just come across it, eh? And then, like that's
just come across it, and then like I do my research, but I'm not doing my my uni assignment where I'm keeping my sources and I'm showing at the end of the show. So it's a bit hard to give a bit of information out, and then people go, "Oh, well, what is that?"
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I read it in an article 6 years ago. So
yeah. I mean it. Again, we're just fucking dudes fucking talking and having a yarn. So it's always the fucking the fat TikTok nerds that take it to. I always see on your profile, bro, the cunts that comment for getting serious as and you're just like, shut up, buddy.
What people don't realize is, right, when you're with your friends, right, you commenting, you Yankee doodle commenting right now, you that's going to comment on this. If you're with your friends in a group setting and you're chatting, you're talking, are you fucking saying accurate shit? No, you're not. This is what this podcast is. We're sitting here chatting shit, talking about what we've seen, what we've done. I don't catch up with this guy very often. I catch up with him at my Sunday lunch at my nan's and here. I don't see him, so we talk here.
That's a lot more than I see my brothers, eh?
Yeah, I know, and we're lucky we do this, because it is a good chance for us to talk like this. But it's a fun show. You listen. That's why we say take what we say with a grain of salt. Usually we try to fucking say something with a bit of accuracy, but sometimes we might fuck it up a little bit.
It's always the Americans, they go full, they get angry. It's like they're just sitting in their mum's basement going, like fucking shut up. Like we don't give a fuck about what you got to say, mate. That's all I'm gonna fucking say.
It's fine to hold someone accountable, but as long as their counter argument is correct. Yeah. Like I hate how you get comments and it's like, say you say something, they come out with some bullshit because it's a feeling. It's like, bro, if you're gonna correct me, correct.
Give me the evidence.
Where's the facts? The hard evidence, man.
So, Mr. Pablo brought this, another fruity beer, natural passion fruit flavor. We've already had a sip. This is not bad.
I didn't even know what we're doing.
Have a sip. So I'm not a sour beer drinker, right? I'm not normally into that. I'm normally in my ales and all my heavier shit. And I got this free at Dan Murphy's. It's been sitting in the fridge because I've been meaning to come on the pod for a while.
Yeah.
You know what? For a sour, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
I just hate how it tastes like seltzer at the end.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give it a go right here. Let's go. Wow. That's really nice.
It's not bad,
That tastes like fucking Pasito.
Well, it's passion fruit flavour.
It doesn't taste like alcohol, does it?
Nah. 4.2%.
Does it got sugar though? It tastes like it doesn't have sugar.
I like that.
It tastes,
That's a Mosey fruity beer. Did you get this for free, you said?
Yeah.
The same thing happened to me. I went to Liquorland and I bought, I spent over $40 and they gave me a free 4-pack of Sungazer.
Yeah. That's how I got it.
They're trying to get rid of all the fruity beers, man.
Probably some promotion.
I can't see.
I don't mind the fruity beers.
On the safeboi scale, where we don't do half numbers as it's out of 5, where are we putting it?
I really like this.
This is a 4 for me.
I'll give it a 4 too.
Just comparing to other beers, it's a 2 for me. But I'm not saying I wouldn't drink it.
So it's 10 total, man. There you go.
Now I got 2 open drinks. Where do I go first?
I would prefer this over a Great Northern, but
What?
So what's a Great Northern for you? A 1?
1.
Really? You don't like it that much?
It is full of preservatives, man. It's not beer.
Wow.
So it's in a clear bottle. Clear bottles mean it's full of preservative. Wow. So like your Tui's Extra Dry, your Carlton Dries, your Great Northern, because they're not actual like proper, where the green and dark bottles are because the air and the light fuck the flavour of the beer. So preservatives stop that.
Let's do a beer tasting episode with this guy.
We just do like 20,000 different beers.
He's like a fucking connoisseur, man. You know your shit about
It does
beer.
kind of just taste like water though. Like after the second one, it's just like doesn't taste like anything.
It's a bit like it tastes a bit fake, eh?
But since hanging out with you, I have before I used to be Great Northerns, Ted, they were my beers, but lately I am I do. I'm enjoying the young Henrys type shit. I'm enjoying that
You
stuff
know
a lot
what?
more.
It's coming into weather for it. Cold weather is the best for ales. They're not that great in summer because it feels weird in your gut. But it acts a bit like spirits and stuff. Sort of warms you when you drink it.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
But it's such a nice, like you're sitting there. I don't know if you just watch the footy, but you're sitting there in the footy, like the fire's on. You're fucking having an ale, bro.
It's like a hot chocolate.
It's so nice. Do you like chocolate?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You should try stout.
It's stout. Never heard of it.
So it's the black beer.
Oh.
So you can get coffee or you can get chocolate ones.
Ooh. It's like a
But
fucking...
they're like 8%.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you like soju?
So is that the
The Japanese thing.
I've tried that. That's very nice.
They rock you, man.
Yeah, bro,
14%.
yeah. They're fucking strong.
You know
dude.
what I had the other day too, which I tried first time on your show, was Drink West.
It's pretty good.
I like it, man. They were at the gym because they did. They were. I think I said on the show they were giving away 10 grand at my gym. Right, it's a local, like the biggest gym in Penrith, and had Tai Tuivasa and shit there, and Dylan. Who's the guy from Panthers? Dylan Edwards.
Nate. Had Dylan Edwards there.
Yeah, he was there. And
yeah?
Not Nate Cleary.
No, it was Dylan,
wow.
and they were giving away free Drink West. I was like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, I'll take a can, bro.
No, Drink West is good.
It's a good drink, man.
This is what I don't get, right? They're saying all these beers are lagers and stuff, but they're on the borderline of a draft. Like it just, I don't get why they all call them lagers because a draft is a bit like it has that moister taste to it. So like Tui's new, they call that a lager, which I don't get. But
I wouldn't even think Tui's New was a lager.
no, it's a draft.
Do you like Tui's New? Where's
love
that
it.
on your scale? Yeah.
I love it. That's a 4 for me.
What about you? Do you like that? You don't like that type of beer, do you?
No, I can drink it. Only recently I can, because when we go to Nan's house and that, sometimes all
Deal
Uncle's got
drinks,
is
yeah,
fucking
Tui's,
Tui's New, so I can have them.
You know
I will never pick it though.
You
like,
know what's dangerous? Those VXs, the 6% VBs.
I've never had it.
I had some in the fridge, but because I'm going to a gig tonight, I had to save them as my roadies. I only have 4 of them, so I was like, oh,
Wow.
If I bring them, then I've got to drink these things on the train, which is going to be shit.
yeah.
I
fuck.
can't get around VB, man.
And then also, I wouldn't be able to drive home.
Yeah. Where the fuck are you going tonight?
Going into Newtown, watch Death by Denim.
Oh yeah.
I think I asked
Your
you to
favorite
come.
band? Yeah.
Your favorite band? Okay, yeah. Fuck.
Who'd you
And
mention
you're gonna
that?
drive there?
No.
Oh,
Train.
okay. I was gonna say, fuck. You're gonna have fucking 6% drinks and drive there, you crazy cunt. Holy
fucking way.
fuck, bro.
I'm not coming home normal, bro.
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah. So, the giveaway. How many entries have you got? What's your
Maybe like 10.
really?
Yeah, I've written down my notes.
What?
Maybe 8.
And
10.
you've written them all down?
Yes, I got your
Okay.
names. Don't worry, all right?
Perfect.
I'm not doing it this week, like I said. I'll wait. I'll give you another week, okay? And then I'll do it. So if you haven't entered, watch last episode. I'll remind you again this episode. Fuck it. All right. But I'll say the code word. It'll be the same code word. And message me, hit me up on Discord, something. Get the word to me. And then I'll put you in my notes and I'll give you the fucking thing.
Fucking beautiful. The less people, the better.
Do
what
you,
we want.
Do you want to talk about Megalodon's show? Because I was
Yes.
watching some videos, man. That looked like a sick show.
Is that the one that you just put on your story today?
Yeah.
That looked mad.
Fucking N3. Shout out to you, my bro. They got him down there, man, and he looked like he was killing it, bro. Shirt off, the fucking
In the
DJ
crowd.
deck, man. Fucking. So shout out you, N3, man. So obviously you guys should probably know N3. He was the Viking, you know, our cousin. He's been in the music game for a long time. He knows his shit when it comes to marketing and music. So
The craziest part I noticed about his set was he was doing his own
set
fucking...
and singing and
He was doing the song and then he'd run
Going
back
up,
to behind the
fucking
deck.
Oh, that's mad.
Did
That's
everything
hectic.
himself, man. He's a fucking born performer, that man.
That's a worker, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's
Bro,
awesome.
he's a fucking good guy too, man.
Yeah,
He's
we owe a
good
lot
guy.
to him, man.
Yeah, fucking. I cannot wait till we can go up, man. I want to go the next one. I want. If it wasn't because of Europe, I would have gone to this one.
Yeah, I
Europe.
mean,
Oh,
it's not hard. Like, it's not hard to go to these things. Like, a
not hard,
plane
like-
ticket to these places isn't that much.
It's in Brizzy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like $140 return.
yeah,
You do have to fly Tiger and lose your luggage, but
yeah,
fucking crash and shit.
There's a
Fuck
hole
that.
in the plane.
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna have to fucking parachute out.
We're here.
runway. They do a lap. And you got
Hold your feet up. The Crocs might bite your shoes.
Well, speaking of which, I probably got a speak pipe from the reigning champ, Mr. Megalodon himself, probably talking about the show. So let me just quickly connect this shit, and we'll just have a listen because I think that's the only speak pipes we got were from Meg and 2 from you, Pablo. But we can just talk about that in person anyway.
There's only one that I want to listen to.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
the other one I'll talk about. It's a good little note.
I'm still torn on what to drink. I don't know.
I'm having a sip of each.
I'll do
I'm
them
having a
both,
sip of
man.
I'm going between.
I'm having a speak of each.
How's the music going, DZ?
Good, man. Always good. Our latest song, Stratosphere, featuring Horseshoe Gang. It's out now. It's doing pretty well. Thank you, everyone, for the feedback.
Have you told Iggy our little idea for the interlude?
No, I haven't. I thought you would have told him already. But
what's the
He
idea?
replies every 2 days. So.
Yeah. So what's the idea, man? Let them know.
I mentioned last episode that I want to put a collab album of Trip Jacket Mafia, all our artists, songs that are already released with a couple extras and bonuses, and then a few skits and interludes. And he was on board straight away to do a skit. And he had an idea where you explain it.
So whatever song comes in really hard, right? Because it's obviously hip hop.
Glitter stim.
It does. Right. So I reckon I get Joey on it as well. So one of us is the news anchor and the other one's on site. And it's saying like it's a riot or something like that. And whoever's like on the ground is about to get a report from someone where the rap comes in as the report.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's like a song that comes in hard, and I was like, glitter stim. Straight away. It would be perfect because it even has the Japanese voice at the start.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll call it the Safe Boys News Bulletin on the album.
So
we'll think about that.
we could even do like that would be cool as like the theme where like you have them intro kind of like a news thing and then a couple songs.
Yeah, like
that's the
full
plan.
news thing, and then the interview starts, and it just goes bang straight into the song, real hard.
I want to do a couple skits and different things.
Like even just have like noises behind it where it's like chaotic, like cars,
like
beat,
a riot,
cars, horns and stuff, and
yeah, I can do that.
Anyway, we'll work on that.
do
But that's an idea. You got the speak pipe.
Yeah. I've got a couple. I've got a couple of fucking weird ass EDM songs too. I'm working on too.
We'll throw them in there.
Could chuck them on there too.
Because I'm going to do one for myself too. These are Sundays. I'm going to collate them.
Yeah. Which fucking going away work is finally done for me. So your daddy is back. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be fucking again. Thanks everyone who's on the Discord, man. It makes me so happy how that is popping off. How even though I'm not active, I open Discord every day and there's people sending each other music and talk. It's fucking these are sick cunts, man. So that's fucking dope, bro. That makes me really fucking happy. Okay, so Mr. Meg, let's go, bro. So I'm going to assume this is him talking about the show.
Morning, boys, or evening, whatever the case may be when you listen to this. First of all, I just want to give a big shout out to Joey K for his kind words last week. I really appreciate the compliments, bro. It means a lot. For appreciating my lyrical ability. Can't fucking talk. It means a lot when people actually pay attention to what people are saying and understand that it's an art form. And then, of course, secondly, for complimenting how well-spoken I seem to be, which means that my ruse is working and nobody assumes that I'm stupid. But for real, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Joey. And thank you, boys, of course, for all your support. As always, Friday morning, I'm getting ready for game night.
Oh,
Fucking got the show on tonight. It's going to be fucking sick. I get to meet N3 for the first time, which is a big deal for me. Not so big for you guys, but it's going to be again awesome tonight. So you boys will be there in spirit, and I'll carry your flame. And I hope it all goes well. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. And I look forward to Monday night when I can listen.
yes.
Have a good one, fellas.
I wish we could have went, man. Fuck,
that
bro.
sounds sick.
My man.
Fuck, bro. I would have been a fucking drunk mole, bro. I'm telling you, I would have been on the stage, bro, fucking throwing shit around, bro, handing out drinks, man. Because what I want to do is, I'd love to do like a show where we perform. We'll bring a whole bunch of merch, and I'm gonna buy like 3 cases of I don't know. A beer that everyone drinks, probably Northerns, and just hand them out, bro, cans.
Why don't
free.
you
Throw them at people's faces?
why don't you I've got an idea for you. If you want to get beer, why don't you do a partnership with the local brewery? There's plenty in Penrith where you could be like, oh, look, I'm having this gig, and like I want you to sell your beer here. You just come in and you just can set up a little store, sell your beer here, and we'll promote both. Go into partnerships.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, there's heaps of fucking.
Because otherwise, you got to outsource the alcohol. Say, unless you go to the Cattle Dog or some shit. If you go to a venue and they've probably got the licenses to sell stuff and all that, so all the legalities around it.
Yeah.
Plus, you're promoting.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, it's a good idea because especially in Penrith, they've got heaps of little breweries and shit around
They do,
there.
yeah.
But I remember fucking when we were doing one show once when we were doing dubstep and we were DJing a show, and me and Miss Meagley were up there performing, and I had fucking I'd brought a couple of bottles of wine with me in my bag, bro. And we were up there and I was bringing cunts on from the crowd. I was popped the wine. I'm fucking sculling the wine, putting it in people's mouths and shit. And then one of the owners, she come up and she's like, you know, you're not supposed to be doing that. And I'm like, yeah, well, too bad. And she goes, I love it. She goes, your guys' energy is fucking insane, bro. And like, I'm getting people up there. It was fucking awesome, bro. So I just want to be able to relive that shit again, man. But this time be able to sort of infuse the hip hop with the EDM, especially because we got fucking EDM songs where like you're rapping on them and shit. I want to do a few more things like that too. Which one of the songs I'm working on, I reckon we might be able to do that again. So, but I'll show you that, later on.
We can do a show, man. We can do a show. It's not that hard.
These boys are the key, man. I'm telling you. They've got the juice, bro. They've got the venues. They've got the hookups. They've got people that are rocking up to these shows like on the regular.
The venue.
What size are you looking to go with the show, with like the first one?
Couple hundred, probably.
It really, I mean, it depends because we do have a big fan base of people that would come here in Sydney. It's just the issue is how many people would fly to Brizzy? Because I know obviously everyone's busy, everyone's got shit on. Well, yeah, that's why I think
we don't have to go to Brisbane, man. It'd be good when they do it often, you know. But the venues you're caught up, it's not that hard. The venue, we're not trying. Bro, it's not that hard. You just got to. We don't. When have you looked for a venue?
Well,
these young guys, our biggest fans. Let me just say, shout out you, Zexa, Shako, you guys. These guys are organising shows every week and asking me to come to these shows and these venues. The only thing is they're under 18, and these kids are doing it. And they tell me, I say, "What's the venue called?" I'm like, "What's the venue?" And they tell me the name of the venue.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Nah, well, again, it's very different when you got kids trying to do it and then you actually have people that follow through because, again, when I used to do shows for Distortion, the guy that owned Distortion, shout out to you, Daniel Distortion, he told me a lot of shit that goes into this shit and it's especially good venues. There's a lot of upfront money you need to pay. Now, again, in Brisbane might be completely different. They might not, because they're more used to it, they probably don't have to pay so much stuff up front. I don't know. I haven't spoken the business side with Megan.
I think it's pretty the same.
That's what I'm going to say. I feel like it's not that different.
I mean. It's like whether you go for something smaller and you go for like a little community centre where you have fucking 100 people, or you just go in and you go like the Lansdowne, or you go like the bank where I'm going tonight. But then you've also got to guarantee that you're going to get 250
exactly
people
right.
Otherwise, you're performing at a loss.
Everyone says they're going to come until the night.
Yeah, but that's not going to change no matter where you go.
Yeah, of course. But that's what I'm trying to say. That in Sydney, the difference is that the prices are fucking quadruple. The venues are a lot stricter. And again, because, bro, shout out to Daniel Distortion. This motherfucker was hosting events with international artists who were flying in from America, and we were performing to thousands of people. And 80% of the time, it was at a loss. That's coming from his own mouth. So I'm saying, I'm saying it's not hard, but I feel like Brisbane for me as a business, I'm thinking of as a businessman now, not as a fucking DJ, right? Think of it as a business standpoint. I think Brisbane would be a lot easier to obtain to start with. Again, I haven't spoken to Meg or Harlem about the business side of it.
It will come at a loss, but because you're going to have to fly all your shit up there.
Exactly right.
I don't think we need
what
to
I was thinking just then, but where I might be able to help you out, you just need to get influencers on board. Get people to bring random people out. Like I have a few connections. I'm not sure who you know. Like, and also maybe outsource some people outside the label for performances and shit.
Nah, fuck that. I want TJM roster. I'm not. Fuck that.
You just got to get the name out. That's the main thing. Going to Brisbane, that's the next step thing. You got to make sure you take out your hometown first, I think. Because you also got to fly all this equipment up.
I would love Sydney.
But I think there's people who hire a hall for a fucking 21st birthday party. You can just hire a hall, and especially if it's a TJM Records show. We hire a hall. We know we can get 100 people. We could get 100 people in a building just from friends and people we know. We have big friend groups, both of us.
Yeah, we do.
Everybody we know. We have a lot of people that will come in Sydney, in fucking locally, in fucking.
Plus the amount of people on the label with their connections outwards as well.
Exactly.
If everyone brings some friends, man, it's gonna kick off.
That's what I'm saying about the venues.
You got to start small, man. The whole idea of the community center would be the best idea, and then jump up from that. Get everyone showing up, put it on their stories. oh, fucking look at DZ, drop these rhymes. Look at fucking Boy Steven going hard out. Look at you on the fucking decks.
And then we go to Brisbane.
And then you start kicking off. You start taking out Newtown. Then you go to Brisbane. Then you start doing all this crazy shit.
I think we could do it this year. And easy.
You can't run before you walk, man.
I just think the why I think Brisbane's better just because those boys have it already down packed. Where for us, it wouldn't even be, for example, like I said, the first thing we got to do is go to one of the shows to network and meet people and talk to people, and then
I think you can do better networking online. Eh?
That's how you can fucking, you know what I mean? Because for me, it's all about people. They're actually doing it. I'm watching these boys do it on the regular. Even if I just talk to people online, I've been doing this music shit for a minute, and it's like you said on an episode a while ago. Everyone says they're gonna do shit, and they don't.
Yeah, but you have to do it. I don't think we've tried at all, and you're just acting
we haven't tried.
without even trying. You're
It's a
dismissing it like
conversation
it's.
at the moment. That's all it is.
I think all we need is hire a venue, a fucking 21st birthday fucking fundraiser hall. Doesn't fucking matter if it's fucking St. Mary's Hall. These places don't care what you do. They're not even there. You hire the hall for the night, and that's it. We charge $10 entry. We get everybody we know who knows everybody. We say we're doing this. If 50 people turn up, we fucking perform for 50 people. If fucking 20 people turn up, we perform for fucking 20 people.
Yeah,
but we just get the ball rolling.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to take the steps.
If we want it, we got to do it. That's it. And yeah, it would be ideal to go to Brisbane, and these guys have a much better scene than we do here.
It won't be your show, but
They've got that's fine.
That's the thing.
That's fine. I don't want to, even if I don't have to do a TJM thing to start with. I just want
if you're going to Brisbane, you're just taking you two.
That's what I was going to say. If we
You're
go to
not- you're not
Brisbane,
taking all the boys.
Holloway, Moby, By Steven aren't coming. Maybe By Steven will come.
They could come
I can
if they
picture
want.
him coming.
Yeah,
But
By Steven would come.
Organising a time where we can all go is not going to happen.
Bro,
It's hard enough getting these cunts to come to a podcast.
even in Sydney, it'll be hard to get everyone together. That's what I'm saying.
But that's
But
why I'm
it's
saying
an
we
afternoon.
organise now. November 21st, we're doing this. This is fucking what month we in? May. November 21st, this is happening. Everybody, you come or you don't. We're doing this. Get your set list ready. You take full control of your set. Moby, do whatever songs you want. By Steven, do whatever songs you want. Holloway, whatever you want. Bring all your friends. Tell everybody.
Joey does a stand-up
We
show.
do it. Joey doesn't. We do whatever we want, but we just pay whatever money. It can't be that much because people do it for their fucking birthdays. We hire a hall. Done. Bring our own equipment. Bring our own drinks. Bring our own this, that, da 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 da.
I know how you can sell drinks. Make it a raffle. Because you can't sell drinks straight out to someone without a license, right?
Exactly.
So
Right,
they buy a ticket. That ticket wins them a beer.
Tickets are $1. You pay $1 and throwing out beers.
You get whatever drink you want.
Oh, dude,
Cocktail.
Why is it $7 for a ticket?
We rip everyone off.
$7.50.
It's only $10 entry, but the tickets cost $15 for a fucking drink. Look, man, there's so it would be sick, but there's so many things we've got to think
What
about.
you should do, I reckon you should probably plan, even get like a planning board ready all together, sit down with the whole label and work out how we're going to make it work instead of just having a talk every week on the podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to get the ball rolling in that way.
I'm down. I'm ready. I'm ready to rumble, man. Always. I'm down. Whenever I wait on you cunts for everything, I'm ready. Drop of a hat. I'm there, bro. I'm do it. I got the drive. I do everything. I made the fucking store. I made the fucking Instagram. I made fucking all the shit. I'm the one working. I need you cunts to get on board. If you want this and you want to do it, let's do it.
Yeah,
we will make it happen.
I just think I want to talk to Meg about it, just because I just want to see how they go. I've asked them slight questions before how they go about it and stuff like that, but I just love the vibe of having a bar there and you can go get drinks and in a hall we're going to be having drinks in a fucking ice tub.
Yeah, but that's where you start. Ed Sheeran didn't start playing stadium straight away, bro. He put his guitar case on the ground at like fucking Manchester Stadium station or whatever. Played to random people walking past. You got to start somewhere.
We just want to get lit, man. We can do it with our music, our own sets. Anyway, that's something to think about. We'll work on it. It will happen one of these days, all right? But it's hard, man. But anyway, you have points or something?
Hold on. So we'll go through Pablo. Which one did you want me to play? You got Facts of the Week and Commie.
Yeah, that one. Not the facts.
So
Commie.
The lefty Commie Pabs, all right. So play that one first.
Yeah, play that one, and don't worry about the other one.
All right.
What up, boys? It's your local communist here, Pablo. Just a few things. First of all, I think you need a name in your hotline and the people that call up. So, like, the Hello Sport team has the dribbler hotline, and you're a dribbler if you call up. The Alpha Blokes has the trendsetters, and you're a trendsetter if you call up. So I just think you need to kind of name it so we can kind of be named, have a little cute alias, I think. I reckon that would be pretty cool. Also, just on the last pod, this is at you, DZ. I realised you're talking about
I was thinking this
global economy or whatever it is, welfare, where everyone gets a certain amount of money from the government.
That's communism.
Just from my point of view, that sounds a bit like communism.
It is.
Are you coming out and saying you're the same as me, mate? You a lefty communist? I'll leave you with a joke anyway. So we found out that my uncle is addicted to Viagra, and nobody's taking it harder than me at the moment.
What was funny, right, is when he was saying that, the world fucking weekly thing, I was thinking, I'm like, sounds like communism. But I was like, hold on a second. And I'm like, wait. And then it's a good point, but I'm like, wait, that's communism. Because everyone gets the same amount. Like,
right. I was listening and I was like, that's fucking rich. I got called a communist last week.
I was thinking it, bro. I'm telling you, I was thinking it.
I don't know anyway, but fucking the name thing, the name for the fucking caller is a good idea.
I think
we'll call them the Wankers,
the Mighty Ducks,
the Fire Quacks.
Just gotta think of a name because then I could be say the Wankers, right? I'm the lefty communist wanker. He's the megalodon wanker. Like
you're all wankers.
We should do a poll. Send us your funniest name. Yeah, send us your funniest name.
That's a good.
Okay, and then your fact of the week.
I can say that.
Yeah.
My fact, right? I hear you often talk about how iPhones they start dying after two years. So that is actually called scheduled obsolescence, right? And that's a proper marketing idea or practice because back in 1908, Henry Ford of the Ford Motor Company come out with the Model T Ford, which is the first mass production car for people to buy, right? Mm-hmm. And then, so that car was made for 19 years. The first one come out, he made it as best as he could. Even though they had their problems, they didn't really break down. And obviously back then, not like today, not everyone had a car. So it got 5 or 6 years down the track, and no one was buying cars because they already had one. Yeah, okay. So his idea is, if I make stuff out of shit, they're either going to break and I have to fix them, or they have to buy a new one. So that's where the idea of the scheduled obsolescence comes in. So the iPhone's set up to fail because if the iPhone was perfect, why would you change it?
No one would buy a new phone.
Especially these new ones, like the iPhone 12, and my missus has the iPhone 14 or whatever it is.
They're pretty good, eh?
Exact same phone.
But they run crazy though.
Oh, no, but that's how mine ran when I got it.
Yeah.
The same phone, man. Exactly the same phone. But if mine didn't break down, I wouldn't have to buy one in the next 2 years.
See, it's interesting you bring that up because I was watching this TikTok on some guy was explaining they did the same thing, I think, with the light bulb.
Yeah, they set it up and the filaments are cheap, so they blow.
Yeah, and then apparently they had a meeting because they made the light bulb and no one was buying light bulbs.
The first light bulb is still working. I think. I'm pretty sure I heard that the first light bulb ever made still works. Not bright, but it's
still on.
Still on.
Yeah.
Wow, so they actually had a meeting and they're going, okay, hold on a second, no one's buying light bulbs, so let's make it shit so it pops.
They set up so like the resistors pop or the filaments are shit and stuff like that.
You know what I love about the new phones the most, bro, is your phone like this, the high refresh rate? Look at that. Look at that. You know look how smooth that shit. It's crazy, eh? My phone did an update. It started going slow, right? And I updated a couple weeks ago and it was... The refresh rate was crazy again. Like I didn't notice until I updated my phone, and then I saw it was so smooth.
See, that's a downfall of Apple. You get an update, and nothing gets better.
They don't fix it.
Nothing gets better, man.
Yeah,
bro, once you go Samsung, you don't go back, bro.
How's the
it's
Apple?
It's just too easy to use. Like I used to use Android heaps. Like I going through high school, and I just went to iPhone just because it's just so fucking user friendly.
Yeah, they make it easy. Like a chimp could fucking use an iPhone, but Samsung, once you get used to it, it's just so much better. So much better. I can do shit I can do on my computer on my phone, man. I trade on my phone because it's good on the Samsung.
I trade on my phone.
And the Samsung, like iPhone, is just very limited. You have to be in the Apple garden. You need your Apple ID. You need
that's
your
what I can't
connected to this
stand about.
laptop. Everything
Yeah,
has to be
bro.
connected. Fuck that, man. Samsung, you just get the phone. That's it. You don't want to add nothing. Don't add nothing.
Like, well, speaking about it, so back in the day, right, when I was a bit younger, right, when your phone would get full of photos and you run out of memory, you could just plug it into your PC and you just drag and drop your photos onto your computer, delete them off your phone, you've still got your photos. Now, you can't do that.
You got to cloud it.
You've got to cloud it and look for them, and it takes 4 hours. I'm trying to do it for my missus' phone. It's still loading, bro. You can't just drag and drop anymore.
Yeah, but
they've
not
made
You
it
tried to
this.
use iTunes lately? It's fucked, eh?
No, I haven't used iTunes in years, bro.
I tried to do it like a year or so ago to back my phone up. It's fucked. It just won't run.
Do you guys have on your iPhone the smart switch thing? That's what's called in Samsung. I don't know if you have it on iPhone, but when I get a new Samsung phone or new Android phone, smart switch, it
transfers
literally
it.
every
Apple-
and then on the new phone, the fucking even the background's the same.
Yeah,
like,
Apple does that.
crazy.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But you might have heard about this. I don't know if you guys heard that. So Apple, you know how they have the lightning cable. Every piece of technology is usually USB-C. Samsung's a USB-C. Most things are USB-C. My Nintendo Switch is USB-C. So I use my Switch charger to charge my phone, right? Everything's USB-C. Except iPhone. It's lightning.
Which
But
doesn't make sense.
in the UK, they've passed a bill where
all of
it
Europe.
has to be USB-C.
It's all of Europe has said it.
So now the new iPhones, they have to make them USB-C, and Apple's really against it. Like Apple
now-
really doesn't want to
The
do it.
new iPhone come out is USB-C because main thing, they want you to buy the lightning cable.
They want, because Apple wants you to be ward in their fucking Attack on Titan ward city. They want everything to be in Apple. Once you're in there, you can't escape. You're Apple for life.
Certain part fits the certain thing, you know what I mean? It's like a car. You can't go get something off another car and put it on this one. It has to be that part. That's what they've tried to do.
So they're changing the charger now for the
Because the
iPhone.
government is forcing them. They have to make it USB-C, which is
good.
interesting. I don't know the reasoning why. Do you know the reasoning?
I think it's to do with pollution, to be honest.
I think it's something like that, eh?
Because
Yeah?
I think it's
Why
something-
to make the cables fucked or something? Like,
because people are buying cables and like they're fucking out, so they're getting rid of them because obviously they've got the obsolescence thing that the Apple puts into everything. So Apple doesn't want you to go to 7-Eleven and buy a charger.
yeah.
Where USB-C, you've got one in your house all the time.
Yeah.
So they've too many cables, too much getting thrown out.
One fits all kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is, right? Every year they bring out the new phone and they make the boxes smaller and they say, we're not providing you with a charger this time because everyone's already got the charger, and they make the boxes and they say it's for pollution, environment, less pollution.
They just want you to buy more.
But iPhone, I guarantee you, and phones in general, because they all follow suit. They got rid of the fucking headphone jack. Every phone eventually gets rid of the headphone jack, right? What they're going to do, our phones are literally going to be just a screen with no buttons, nothing on it. And there'll be no charging cable because they're moving towards NFC, wireless charging. Everything, soon, the next a couple, maybe 2 iPhones from now, I guarantee you will not have a charging port.
Well, the new one's USB-C.
Yeah,
New one
but
coming out, yeah.
and that I think is even more reason why they'll push this even quicker. They'll just get rid of it completely.
That's what they'll push. They won't give you. They won't want to sell too many USB-C cables.
So they'll say get the MagSafe,
I think-
fucking
I think
MagSafe
also-
wireless charger.
I think also why they use the lightning cable is in every single lightning cable sold, they get a commission because they've got the trademark on that cable. So you know how you go to the servo and get it? For them to make that cable, they have to pay Apple to make that cable.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, there's a lawsuit in it. So now they can't get any extra money off selling cables at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, okay.
You'd like Samsung phones. You'd like them way better.
But I just like how you use it, like the user for iPhone.
Yeah, but you get used to it quick.
You reckon?
It's
but
way better.
I think I'm in the same boat as Iggy here. If I need to do anything extra than this, I've got a really hectic computer that I can do it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just use this for simple scrolling and calling.
Yeah.
If I need to do something crazy, I'm vlogging on
I'm
my
on my
computer.
PC.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I
That's fair
don't need a supercomputer in my pocket when I've got a really
When,
hectic one.
when you've
in
got
my
one,
room.
yeah. Yeah, I agree. Like I live on this thing. Live on it. Like
same as mine. I do everything on
see,
my
whereas you don't have a PC, so you'd be living on the phone.
I
to
got
do
a
everything.
laptop and a fucking phone. That's
Yeah,
it. But,
okay.
but that's fair enough. That's fair enough reasoning.
Well, one of my fucking points, speaking on the topic. So, we talk about AI a lot on this fucking show, right? Last week, over 1,000 AI tools were released in 1 week. Over 1,000. Now, I'm talking things ranging from like, just I can't even fucking remember them. Just shit like these things. You could type one sentence, and this AI tool will do you a whole Microsoft presentation. shit like that. They've released over 1,000 different tools, right? And while this has happened, the godfather of AI, they call him, he quit Google, right? He quit Google. His name was Jeffrey Hinton. He's called the godfather of AI because this motherfucker played a big part in helping design and create AI, right? He quit his role because of his fears and the dangers of the shit he's been seeing while he's making this AI. And on an interview recently, it's been described. So the guy who invented nuclear bombs, he also, when he saw, again, you can look this up, when he saw, they did some, Russia or America, I can't remember who, did some nuclear bomb test out in like the middle of the fucking desert. This bomb was that fucking huge that he saw that and quit, and he regrets fucking whatever the
Russian bomb,
something like that. And he quit because he regretted helping make it. This guy's done the same thing. He's helped make AI, and now he's seen how good it is. He's shit himself, and he now regrets helping so much push for it.
I totally get it because people like me, right? So even just where the Snapchat AI, I try to ask it things to make it sentient. I don't want it to be a computer.
Yeah, you're trying to. It's your friend.
I want it to say fucked up shit.
Yeah. And you're trying to put. And bro, one day it might just, after pushing it enough, it might just go fuck it. Like
what? So this is what it works like. What a lot of people, I saw him, I believe, say this. That guy. So the way it is, right? AI, they're all their own individual beings, right? They're all their own individual intelligence, like us three here. But the difference is, everything, say I'm an AI, everything I learn, every other AI can learn instantly. So I learn it by myself, but I can transfer that knowledge instantly to you, to every other AI that exists. So AI is all interconnected. So even though they're all individual and they learn at their own pace and learn their own ways, they can give that knowledge to everyone instantly. And that's the problem. Like, it's dangerous. That's why you see these movies where they all band together and the AI takes over the fucking world, man. And it's a problem. And we need to start doing regulation or something. I'm surprised how quick that Snapchat and all these apps are so quickly coming out.
How quick? Hey, as soon as ChatGPT come out, within 2 months, it was like
every app.
Bro, boys, so my PC, I updated it last week before I went to Bathurst. Do you know what they've got on my fucking PC now? When you load up the computer, it's got a Bing AI bar on my desktop that I don't want there. It's there, and you can ask it shit, and then obviously you got the option to turn it off. And I was like, fuck. I was like, get fucked. And I don't want this on my. It's literally right there in the middle of your computer. So I had to, every time you log in, you got to turn it off. It's fucked up, bro. I didn't even ask for that on my computer.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I use the Bing one. I don't use the Snapchat, but I ask it it gives me the better answers than I would trying to Google shit. Specific, much better answers, man. Ask it shit like fucking. The other day, I've asked her some shit.
Why is my dick turned to the left?
It gives me a fucking report and diagram. I asked it, I was like, what happened to Jeff Hardy, the wrestler?
And it all tells you.
It tells me it's like he had problems with addiction and shit. He was arrested in fucking 2021 for fucking DUI. I'm like, wow, man. Like, I could not find this shit Googling myself. It's quicker and more efficient to ask the Bing AI. And I translate shit. So it gave me some result or something, right? And then I said, all right, translate what you just said into Spanish. And it translated everything it literally just said into Spanish. Easy, just like that. Like, I told you, I said this like a couple episodes ago. The internet will be, eventually, we open it up, instead of typing in and having all these hyperlinks and shit and having to sort through, it will be just like an AI bot, and you'll say what you want and it'll take you there. It's going to be like Black Mirror shit.
That sounds great, but...
Sounds great.
I'm not
I like it.
I'm honestly not terrified by AI. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm nervous about it.
But
really, I'm nervous.
Look, I don't think the people creating the AI
have bad intentions. Yeah,
that they won't have the guidelines on it. Like, as I said, I'm trying to make the AI on Snapchat sentient, but it has got so many fucking boundaries.
Yeah,
it says I don't want to continue this conversation.
Or I can't do that for you, or I don't have this ability. It's like, I don't think they're going to let it be limitless unless it somehow rewrites itself, and then we just fucking turn the computer off.
Do you know what I am excited for though? Gaming. The NPCs in video games are going to be crazy because I've seen already videos and test videos of people doing it, and they give the NPCs in the game
Like
Chat
free range.
GPT, and it makes them so much more like
Interactive.
Have you seen the
it's
ones where they
crazy.
make these small games? I think there's one where it's like a tag where they got 3 AI on either thing, and they've got limited abilities where it's like they can move objects and stuff, and they can climb up stuff, but certain walls they can't climb up. And it starts off as they just run around each other, and they eventually learn that they can block themselves into places, and then the other ones learn that they can move the objects and stuff. So they're constantly learning new game strategies and how to beat the other AI. But then then the other side is learning how to obstruct the other AI.
That's fucked.
Fuck, that is crazy,
fucked.
eh?
Like,
I haven't heard of
because
that.
I even saw that there was like a Skyrim mod where they've started adding AI into the NPCs and shit, and these NPCs are like saying this crazy shit, but like it just I don't know. Like,
It's cool, man.
well, I hope they can help the gaming industry because gaming has been so fucking stale, bro. They released a brand new game, right, called Redfall. It's like a vampire looter shooter, right? Everyone was heaps fucking excited for it. It was made by this hectic gaming developer, Arcane and Bethesda. Bethesda aren't the best, but Arcane's got a really good reputation. So this game come out a couple of days ago. Me and Brad at work were like, yeah, we'll get it, we'll try it out. And then we went on TikTok and all the reviews on Google. It's like
dog
rated
shit.
1 star out of 10 and shit. And everyone, I'm like, well, why is it so bad? And it's like, bro, the vampires in the game on the hardest difficulty, they don't even attack you. They come up to you, they get stuck, and they just stand there. And people are like, what the fuck?
Heaps of games are doing that lately. It's like they're just trying to get it out.
They're rushing it, yeah.
Have you seen the reviews of the new AFL game?
No.
I've seen it all over TikTok. I mean, AFL, if you like it, gay. But what's happening, right? This new AFL game. So people are kicking like, you know how there's goals and behinds, right?
Yeah.
People are kicking 130 goals a game because they'll get the ball and the other team runs to the sideline. So they can be a defender and run all the way up, run to the goal and just kick it through.
Wow.
You're a bit of a gamer too, aren't you?
Yeah, I love it.
What are you playing lately?
Jedi Survivor.
Never heard of it.
The new,
What are you playing? Because
The new
I
Star
don't
Wars.
game like you two. But
so it's the second.
oh, Jedi Survivor.
Yeah,
Is that what you
the
said? Oh,
second-
okay, yeah. I thought
it
you
looks
said something
good.
else.
It
Yeah.
looks good.
Oh, it's mad.
It looks
Like,
good.
Oh, I mean, there's a few things that are annoying in it.
Apparently, it was buggy on PC.
Oh, not buggy, but it's demanding.
Oh, heavy on
really
that.
like taxing.
Like,
on
I got a new graphics card and stuff, but it's still, there's times where, like, it's struggling to load in the whole map.
Oh, hey.
Like, I even did up my RAM and stuff. And it's like, sometimes it's like, the frame rates drop right down.
Wow.
But it's awesome. Like, the combat is so great.
It looks
Oh,
good. I
man.
love how you can choose the double lightsaber.
Yeah.
dual wield.
I use the crossguard, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, that is awesome.
Yeah, nice.
Just
man.
decimating people with one swing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, man.
2, yeah.
That shit, Tears of the Kingdom.
Well, I've been fucking pumping Apex. Shout out to my team, my brother-in-law, Mr. Oakley fucking Schmokely. We've been pumping the Apex again. I love my shooters, man. I love fast-paced shit, fucking abusing little kids when I shit on them and shit. I love that shit, bro. But yeah, the gaming's been very other than that though, quite stale, which is weird. I really want to have a go again with you because me and Jezza had a game of Hell Let Loose. We couldn't get my mic to fucking work, bro.
Yeah.
Remember? I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. My mic was not. So we can talk on. Was it Discord? We could talk, but
Yeah.
not in game. So that game, you need comms.
It's tactic as fuck.
Yeah, this game is so realistic. It's one bullet, you're dead. It's not like
oh, that's mad. That's
And
mad.
it's also proxy chat as well. So if
Yeah.
you're in a squad,
You gotta talk
and your
to 'em and
squad's on the
shit.
other side of the map, you've got no comms.
They can't
to
hear
your
you.
mate.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
mad.
So me and him were playing, bro. I'm on keen because I downloaded that game. I've never heard anyone else play that game until he randomly messaged me and goes, bro, have you heard of the game Hell Let Loose? I'm like, fuck off, you play that. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, bro, we'll play together. Logged in, loaded in, bro. We couldn't get the comms on
it's-
my end to work, bro.
And it's even like even good in the sense of like how realistic it is, where there's no hit markers or anything.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's nothing. Honestly, you're sitting with a rifle because it's a World War II simulator. So you're sitting with a nice fucking an old M1 Garand in a building, and you shoot someone. The only way you can tell if you got him is if you don't see him continue running.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
it's really really.
so you
full
don't even
on.
know if you got a kill or nothing.
Nah, there's
doesn't
full-
tell you
There's
nothing.
full tactics and everything.
Yeah.
Like all you've got is your ammo count.
That's
it.
cool, man.
Like you can drop out, like it's massive maps. You drop your little outposts, and your mates can all spawn in there. Like you can call in airstrikes, but only one person can call in an airstrike.
Yeah, the
and
commander.
The commander.
If you shoot a dude in the arm, can he like survive that?
Nah, it's full consequence. As in, like arm's not like you lose 10 health. Like that's probably going through your arm, through your chest, bang, you're dead.
So every bullet pretty much.
No,
kills.
I think you can survive. Is it below the waist?
It depends on what gun. and it depends
Yeah.
on the range and stuff. So say like obviously if you're shooting a long range, you get him in the leg. The velocity's slowed down. You've just hit him enough. But you're popping someone in the chest with a rifle, they're done.
Wow.
Bro, it's fucking good. Like, so...
But bullet drop,
Yeah, it's
resistance is all in
Holy
it.
shit.
So when I first downloaded the game years ago, right? So none of my mates a few of us downloaded it, none of them liked it, but I kind of stuck to it, bro. There's a fucking map where you play at like Omaha Beach, and you start off in the little boats, and you're coming up, and I'm in this boat, bro, and I'm talking to this random ass guy. I'll never forget it. His name was Fish, right? He was an American guy. And he's like, all right. He's like, I'm so scared right now. I'm like, all right, boys, we can do this. And we're all geeing each other up. Like, we're about to go to war, bro. And
it's like that.
We're coming on this boat, bro. The ramp drops, and it's just the other team playing the Germans are pumping us, bro. So we're like, jump over the boat. We jump over the boat.
The Germans can set up the outpost
Yeah.
straight away. So you're
Yeah.
jumping off a boat like proper D-Day style.
Yeah, and they're
Running
pumping
into
you,
machine
bro.
guns.
Bro, and Fish, it was like, so I'm a kid now, and Fish is like, hey, kid, now come on, are you still alive? I'm like, bro, I'm still here, Fish. And we're both running together, and shit. It was crazy, bro.
And
It
the only
was-
way you know your mate's dead, you'd be like, oi, Iggy.
no response.
Iggy. And then you just like, oh, I'm going to hold here. And you hear...
I'm running.
I'm here. Jez, where are you?
It's a good
That's
game.
awesome,
Bro,
bro.
It's fun, man. But again, we
That's
couldn't
why you
get
got
the
to get a
comms.
PC, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You got to get one.
I think they released it on,
Nah, but I don't think it's cross.
isn't it?
Nah, because they're not so much an indie developer. They're not a AAA one.
Wow. Okay.
So they don't... It's a lot of money to run a cross-platform
oh
game.
fuck yeah! Because I saw they
money.
finally released Discord for PlayStation.
Yeah, we're going to have to look it up, see if they do, because we need a squad, man. The
Oh,
problem is,
bro,
us
yeah.
two playing, we've got us two, where he'll be
random.
like a sniper and I'll be a spotter, but you can't, or if we do a full squad, we're running around with two other randoms that fuck off.
They don't talk.
They do their own
they
thing.
don't-
So, in most of the time, other squads are working together, so we'll be working together and we'll pop one, and then three people pop out of a trench.
yeah,
And we're fucked.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's really
Like,
fucking
there's all different classes, like tank busters, fucking snipers, there's trap
assault
setters,
engineers.
That's
It's
mad.
sick, man. It's a good
When
game.
I play games, my go-to like class is the big, heavy, slow,
Like the
cunt.
berserker,
I
yeah, like the
love
tank,
that.
the tank.
Well,
Always
that's it.
like,
We need a tank killer, so
Yeah.
that would be great.
like I'm always a cunt. Like if I was playing Jedi Survivor, I would probably use a crossguard too. I've seen that. It's like
heavy
slower, heavier. I'm always that cunt. What's a game like Smash Brothers? I play Smash Brothers. Well, I used to play it a lot. I was Bowser. Bowser.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like. Like I love, I don't know why I love those big heavy.
I love the small agile range
quick,
where I
yeah.
can fucking get in and out kind of thing. So that's it's
Yeah, it works out both for us because like I'll sit there with a single shot rifle. I don't want the scope. I just want the iron sight.
Yeah.
I'm not a long ranger. I'm a medium ranger.
Yeah.
Where he's running around with a fucking Tommy gun.
It's
I'm,
fun.
I'm,
It was
I'm
good
watching his
fun.
movements. He's popping from either side of the road. I'm like, all right, I can see someone. Bang, move forward.
Yeah.
He's moving forward.
It was good, man. I don't know. We'll try again, man. I'm down to try again tonight. Like, oh, you got the fucking thing on.
Call of Duty was fun too. I like the only shooter I really ever got into was probably Call of Duty when I was younger. And again, I was LMG, bro, running through. I'm the guy. Same with like Star Wars Battlefront. I'm the fucking clone trooper with the
good game.
fucking, But other than that, man, since a long time, I just had my Switch.
Yeah.
I don't play much. Just the games I look forward to that come out.
This is putting out to the Discord. If you want to play Hell Let Loose and build a little squad,
bro.
we're looking for it because I want to get into it.
I'm sure someone is. Join the Discord if you're not in there already.
I'll post in the Discord.
But we want serious people. We're not getting someone being a fucking dickhead.
Yeah,
We're
take
not
it seriously,
trying
all
to get
right,
kills.
guys. It's
Yeah.
Olympic fucking, all right?
Yeah, this is
level
like
stuff.
we're in war.
We will
We're-
talk shit. All right, so I got this game that I'm thinking of. I heard it on Isaac Butterfield's Cancel Me Now podcast, and I'm going to steal it. It's called Hot Takes, right? So I've told you just to think up a hot take, something like really, really bad, all right? And we're going to give it to the other person. So say, let's do it this way. I'll give mine to Iggy. Iggy gives yours to Ziza. Ziza gives his to mine. We've got a minute to explain why we're correct with that hot take. So say like just something simple like Hungry Jack's is the better burger, and then you've got to explain why Hungry Jack's is the better burger. You got to defend that argument.
Okay, so I've got to defend that. Okay.
All right. So
So I've got to defend the one you tell me.
yeah.
Okay.
You've just got to spin
Man,
off.
this is hard. I can't come up with nothing.
All right.
I reckon you go first, Iggy.
So I'll tell DZ my one.
I'll tell you my one.
Okay, yeah. All right.
My hot take for you is why it's a good practice to come home and punch the missus after the pub. Go.
Okay, so first of all, you're probably going to get home from the pub. She's going to be complaining that you're at the pub, right? So shut the fuck up, slap her in the face. True? Right? Second of all, she's probably been nagging you all week anyway prior to going to the pub. Again, slap her in the face. You get a bit of courage when you're drunk, so you just slap her in the face. She didn't clean all week. Didn't do the dishes. Dinner wasn't as yum as it was last week. Slap her in the face. But you do it when you're drunk as fuck after the pub with the boys. You've got that liquid courage. So you just come home. She tries to fucking say, how much money did you spend at the pub? You know what I mean? Fuck, how much time have I got left?
19 seconds.
Oh my god. No, that's my argument. That's it.
Yeah,
That's my
done.
argument. Fair enough or what? That's true.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Right. Now I've got to tell him my one?
Yeah. All right. And when you start talking, I'll press the timer.
My one's a hard one, bro.
All right, come on.
So, I think trannies are not allowed to play in sport. So, if you were a man and you've changed to a woman, you are not allowed to enter women's sports.
Okay, well, this is one I kind of agree on. I mean, like, legit. Like, I mean, it's... All right, you can argue tooth and nail. Yes, there are strong women, and there are women, a lot of women that are stronger than men. Yes, that's true. But then the fact of the matter, when you have so many people that are transitioning from a man to a woman simply to compete in Olympic sports and to win the top spot, it's proven this happens so often that they've had to try address it, and that it is an issue. The fact that it happens so often as an issue proves that it should not be allowed, and it is being banned. Like, in this woke world, the fact that it is being banned proves a point here. Men are just biologically stronger, faster. Doesn't matter what it is, all right? Men are just like that, okay? So, I go to the gym. I'm a pretty small guy. I'm fucking leg pressing fucking 200 kilos. And then I see a woman come onto the weight machine next and she's fucking leg pressing fucking 80 kilos. You know what I mean? So, it's like, you know, it's just an example. Men are just naturally stronger, more or less.
Okay.
All right, more or less.
So he full took the political route. He was like, serious.
I'm just saying, and it is being banned in a lot of places anyway. All right, my one for you is, might be the toughest one of the night, okay? White people are... white people are the most unappreciated and most shit upon race.
So we're the better race, pretty much. White power.
Not necessarily better, but we're oppressed. White people are oppressed more than they lead on.
All right. Well, right. As a straight white male, I worry about what I say, you know, because everything I say is held accountable. But let's think about it. Let's go through history's achievements, right, and see what the white person has done. So the white person has created many civilizations, slavery. The white person has made the car. The white person has made economies. The white person has structured the world. The white person has given women rights. What the fuck are the other people inventing, huh? I don't see it. I think it's about time that white people get a bit of credit. Fucking hell. Try drive your car without a white person. Can't do it. You're going to be running. Try get your iPhone without a white person. Oh, fuck. Sorry, mate. We invented that. Should we start gatekeeping? Maybe we should. We're too oppressed. We should keep our own things. Apparently you can't get dreadlocks if you're white. So if they want to oppress that, we'll gatekeep everything else.
Is that a minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, now let's be clear here, all right?
They would...
I do not agree with what I just told him to say, okay?
With slavery.
All right. All right.
I actually don't think white people made slavery. I think.
I don't think we did. I don't think we did.
I think it was actually the Africans.
Yeah, they did. They sold their own kind to white people.
Listen, all right, that was just a fun little game.
Everything we said was true.
Clip that. Put it on TikTok.
I like that, man. That was cool. Whose podcast does that?
Isaac Butterfield's one.
Okay, yeah, cool, man. So that was hot takes, my boys. That was fucking hot takes, bro. Anything on there that was said that you actually agree with? I agree with my one.
The women transitioning to men, like, it's just it just shouldn't be allowed in sport, I think. You know.
Well, you put it this way, right? You never see a woman let's put, for example, there was that one a couple of years ago, the AFL player, right? You never see a woman being able to compete at the level of what a man did. And that's just because it's way too physical, it's way too quick, way too skillful. Why the fuck should we be going back? It just doesn't make sense. It just, like, testosterone is a big factor into why our muscles are so big and why we're so built the way we are. Fuck, if my missus ran straight at me today, I'd drop her. Like, it just, it just, there's no way. Even she did a year at the gym, bodybuilding, weightlifting, I'd still be like more athletic than her. It's just science.
Human nature, man. Like, it's just a fact. But about the white people thing. Now, obviously, I don't believe white people are the most depressed. All right, that's clearly just not true. But anyway, it's interesting.
Me neither.
But what's interesting is with the AI things we were talking about, right? When you ask the AI, and I tried this myself, right?
Oh, yeah?
You say you say black people are awesome. It goes, yeah, I agree. Black people are awesome. And then you say white people are awesome. It goes, now I don't think it's fair to say white people are awesome.
what?
Everybody is awesome.
Wait,
Are you
it
kidding
happens
me?
the same with genders.
And if you say Democrats and Republican, you say I love Democrats. Democrats are cool. It says, yeah, I'm glad you think Democrats are cool. And you say Republicans are cool. It goes, well, clearly you are excited about Republicans,
Some political stuff that makes people like Americans don't understand right about Democrats. Do you know who abolished slavery in America? The
Republican.
Republicans. Do you know who gave them women rights? It was the Republicans. All these like progressive shit that they think the Democrats did, they didn't do it. The Democrats liked slavery. They didn't want to pass that bill. Like, it's just so many things that they think, oh, these Democrats are so left side, like this is all they care about. Like I said about Barack Obama. Barack Obama has spent the most money on war out of any president ever. And that's like with inflation encountered into it. He's a Democratic president.
Supposed to be anti-war, everyone happy, peace, love. It's just an illusion the media gives you, and these people eat it up.
His policy coming into it was we're going to leave Iraq. He fucking didn't.
And Trump, as soon as Trump got in, we're out of the Iraq.
Absolutely. Yeah, wow. Yeah, because at the start I used to think Obama was alright, and then I realized that he was a fucking scumbag. I was like, holy shit.
I get fully into my political stuff, so I'd see a lot of the insides and the outsides of it. Like, there's a lot of
he was a scumbag, wasn't he?
Propaganda. Oh, Obama, I think also he's a product of his environment, as in, like, he didn't get much to say of what he wanted to do. It's what his party does. That's what a lot of people don't realise about presidents and prime ministers.
They can't just do whatever they want.
It's not them always saying what they want. Yeah. Like a good example, right, is Malcolm Turnbull. Right? He's not the greatest prime minister ever, but the one thing that he pushed and the thing he's proud of is he made gay marriage legal in Australia.
Yeah.
Which was against what the Liberals wanted to do. Tony Abbott has a gay sister, and he was fully voting no for it.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Yeah, so there's like, what people need to understand. Yeah, Trump also puts the reason why Trump's so hated by people is because he does speak his mind. He speaks what he wants to say, where someone like Obama and
It's like a robot.
they have to be like a megaphone, pretty much. Where, like, as I was saying in the other one, like about Biden, where he's big, like the big things he's trying to tackle is environment stuff. Plus, although I don't think climate change is real, I think it's more the fact that we're having multiple animals go extinct. That's the fuck thing. So his biggest thing is the environment, and that's his policies he's pushing forward. The other stuff is what he's being told to say.
Okay.
I agree. They're at the mercy of their handlers, But
You know the koala's functionally extinct in New South Wales because of Gladys Berejiklian?
Oh, yeah?
how so?
So she kept pushing to... so our logging rate under Gladys Berejiklian was the highest logging rate per capita in the world. We were cutting down more trees than fucking Brazil.
She's a fuckwit.
Yeah, she was garbage. Wow, just in New South Wales?
New South Wales. The koala is functionally extinct. In New South in the main plot of koalas are New South Wales, functionally extinct. There's this one place, I think it's up in Newcastle, something like that. And it's known as the Koala Highway, right? So they migrate between each other. That's where they breed. She's going to put a fucking mine right there to create 100 jobs.
100 jobs. 100 jobs.
She
You
was
hear that,
willing-
people? A
willing-
full 100 jobs.
Willing to get rid of fucking a whole species.
The
of animal.
Aussie animal.
Yeah, and also in the fires, so under the Labor government, we had 32, I think it's something like that, 32 fire marshals, right? So they look after a section of area. Under the Liberal government, we had 7. That's how much funding we had. They were looking after an area of Tasmania. That's why those bushfires were so crazy. Because imagine trying to backfire when you're getting fucking told to pay with it with fucking jats.
Wow.
That's why we lost 1,000 different species of animals in that Black Friday. I mean, is it Black Friday one? Whatever one happened in 2019. We lost 1,000 species of animals.
Wow.
Extinct. Gone.
That's just in New South Wales.
Yeah, done.
That's
Just because we wanted to cut funding and we didn't give a fuck about it. We were just worried about putting money in our own pockets.
I didn't know that. That's fucking insane.
That's when I talk about it. So yeah, climate change, animals going.
Yeah,
that's fucked.
Money
That's
talks,
fucked,
man. People are greedy.
It is.
Well, and then she got fucking booted out because she was doing some sex scandals. She wasn't she?
I know why people loved her. You know, she
was shit.
So she was fucking the dude. I think it's for Wagga, and they were getting like an extra fucking $100 million in funding, and they write it off as like a sports shed or stuff like that. And she's got news, like phone calls of where he goes to talk about it and she goes, I don't feel comfortable talking about this, knowing that she's getting recorded, listening to it. And she's going, I don't remember that phone call. I don't remember this. They'd play it at the fucking trial.
Wow. I like this new guy, Daniel Perrott, the guy dressed as a Nazi and shit. This guy's American.
We got Chris Minns now.
Do we? Is he a different one now?
Yeah, Labor's in. So
I did not know that.
The only government that has Liberal in is Tasmania.
Oh, wow.
We're completely Labor.
I did not know that. What's this new guy like?
Chris Minns, he's great. He's fucking, and he's hot too.
Yeah. Well, so we're a fully Labor country now.
He's very great. He's awesome. Like he's going to put a lot of money into hospitals, which we're suffering with. He's going to cut down tolls to $60 a week, which is annoying because obviously it's going to come out of our tax money. But that's what happens when you let fucking big people run around for 12 years and do whatever they want. That's why the tolls are so fucking high.
Wow.
There's a lot of things he's got to... The problem with government in Australia, right? People don't do enough research into it.
Yeah.
And then they'll put Liberal in because Liberal go, oh, we're the money people, look after money. So then they'll do things that are great at the start and then they'll fuck the place up because they're lining their pocket. So the problem with Labor, they normally only serve one term because they don't get to put their policies in. They've got to fucking clean the mess.
Yeah.
But then the government, the news is going, oh, well, what's he done? What's he fucking done for us? Nothing, because he's got to fucking get the broom out and sweep it up.
Don't listen to the news, man. The media. Anyway, I got some Instagram polls.
Just one disclaimer. That's not me converting you. Do your own research.
I like that you're very switched on when it comes to politics. You actually,
I love it.
For a bloke, a larrikin, loves having a fun time and saying stupid shit.
You actually got to pay. It's actually pretty important. You got to pay attention. You got to know what you want to vote for.
What's going on? Anyway, on Instagram, I said, what is the biggest prize you or someone you know has won in a raffle giveaway / contest? I was thinking this because my missus actually suggested me to ask this because I got the Hungry Jacks they're doing the contest and you get like a free chips and shit. Like, has anyone actually won the fucking cars and the houses and shit?
Well, just quickly, my best mate, Mr. Meagley, he used to be a manager at McDonald's and all that shit, right? So he told me the way that they do it is, which is kind of obvious. So you know how like they do the Monopoly shit at Macca's, you need like 5 of the same building and you win the car or the jet ski and shit. He goes, so what they would do is they would do like print 3 of one ticket in New South Wales. The 4th one goes to Western Australia and the 5th one goes to Tasmania.
Bruh.
So it's like almost basically impossible to get all 5.
That's a fuck.
I was like, do they really? He goes, yeah. I was like,
people
wow.
keep on about.
Of course.
You know what I want to know?
People collect them and shit. Like,
you know what I want to know? Who got the BMX bike out of those paddle pops that you used to get in school? You know how you put the
oh, did anyone actually win them? Or?
I really wanted the fucking bike, man. I had IKE I had so many IKs and E's.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's the B, bro?
There's one B.
It's in America.
Anyway, Mum says friend won a car in a raffle. That's a fucking pretty good raffle. Shako says getting to perform for Bodega under 18s was my first show. You won that? That's pretty cool. Megalodon says my boss won 11K. Friend's father won a golf buggy. You choose which is better. 11K or a golf buggy? Golf buggy, really?
I mean, 11K would have helped me out, but fuck a golf buggy.
A golf buggy.
It would be fun.
Imagine ripping up Erskine Bush.
Yeah, bro.
Doing the jumps.
Fuck it, golf buggy.
Kyle Whitehill, shout out to you, fucking legend, says, I don't know about winning, but a school disco, I bought 78 of 100 raffle tickets and still lost with 3 prizes drawn. There was 3 prizes drawn. It was rigged. It must have been rigged.
You poor bastard. That's fucked, bro. Unlucky. You should have bought 80, man. 80 tickets.
Probably would have been something shit.
Yeah.
Fair enough if it's one, or you can get unlucky for 30%.
78 or
It's 78 of 100. 3 prizes, didn't win one.
How much money is he turning up to the disco with, man?
Mum's giving him $100 to spend on
I
fucking
got $5 for a brain liquor. That's it.
You get a popper and a bag of chips. And then I said, what are your favorite books and why? We were talking about books last week. Joey was talking about his Harry Potter bootleg book he was reading.
Fantasy. Shit that's not real. I love that shit, man.
Oz Collective says, any Stephen King book goes hard.
That's just like standard fucking, yeah. Everyone's fucking read a Stephen King book.
Not me. Mum says,
Okay, well, fuck.
Mum says, true crime or thrillers makes me wonder why these people do the things they do. Yeah, Mum's a bit of a psychopath.
Mum's a fucking murderer.
Yep.
All women love that.
I know, it's
weird.
Mrs. loves true crime
Weird,
shit.
It's weird. There might be some like primal
Weird little
thing.
It's because men are just biologically better. They're like, I'm gonna fucking kill this. They're trying to think of ways to kill us and shit.
I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. Megalodon says the Infernal City and Lord of Souls fantasy novels are just really
Yes,
good. Or Lord of the Rings.
Yes, my man, bro.
Did
my
you know
man.
you can reply with pictures to these things? You ever seen that?
Oh wait, what? Show me.
That's a new thing.
Yeah, I think that might be a new thing. A couple people have responded with pictures to these.
Oh, okay.
Official Personal Space, shout out to you, says Confessions of a Economic Hitman.
Okay.
Haven't heard of that one. Sounds pretty interesting.
Sounds very self-help.
Yeah.
And Kyle Whitehill, last one says, probably think booking a hotel. Wait, I think you responded to the wrong question.
Yeah,
But
okay.
anyway, if this is a book, I haven't heard of it. It says, probably booking a hotel with the boys and getting bags. Haven't heard of that one. I think he meant to reply to this one, which is, what is an actual useful life hack you use? Okay.
Booking a hotel with the boys and getting bags.
All right, this is the last one. Mum responded with a picture as well, but I can't really see that. My eyes are dog shit. What is that?
Is it a cake?
Some life hack.
that a cake?
Some culinary life hack.
Are we on the life hack one?
Yeah.
I can't read books, eh? I'm like undiagnosed dyslexic.
Really?
Bro, words
Really?
fucking disappear for me. I can't read, eh?
Really?
Fully, yeah.
Can you?
That's. I think I said to one of yous, like you would.
It sounds familiar.
I think I told you to send me just a voice note or something like that, or don't send in a paragraph. You know how everyone's like, I hate when people double text? I actually kind of like it because it's like one line, one line. One line.
Okay, yeah, bro.
Split it up for me.
So you actually might have dyslexia.
Probably.
You'd thrive in South America, bro. They all text through voice message. Or it's weird. It's like a cultural thing. They all fucking do voice message.
I don't understand what that.
Yeah, I don't know. But Mum, I think,
it's a
said another one.
Half a bitten cupcake.
Mum says using toothpaste to clean hazy headlights. I've heard of that one. Okay.
I've heard of that one. I think it works.
Like on the car.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think it does.
Yeah, you're a car guy.
I think it does. I haven't tried it.
Wow.
Mum also says turn on your seat warmer to keep pizza hot while driving home.
Okay.
Well, that's a flex if you got a fucking seat warmer.
my car's too.
It's so great. Mum's got one. She's got a seat cooler and it feels like you piss your pants.
Oh, really? Fuck that. You're driving like, I don't even have a piss myself right now. Fuck that.
My ass is a little wet.
Oz Collective says bring your own plastic straw to get drinks from fast food because they give you the shitty cardboard
I
ones.
thought that was
dissolve.
going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Shako also says if you use chili powder, don't rub your eyes. Happened to me once. I almost went blind. Iggy knows.
Don't scratch your dick.
It's not really a life hack. It's common
Almost
sense.
went blind. What the fuck? I know all about that, man. Fuck.
Megalodon says be early, not on time, and don't sweat the small stuff. Some stoic quotes. Kyle Whitehill says watching FireCast.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah, my boy.
And last one of these Instagrams. Use the car to TJM Records says use the car to bring in cold air on a hot day.
What?
But I don't know what they're trying
Use
to say.
the card down to...
I'm getting the dyslexic to read an
No, but
already
that's-
dyslexic sentence.
No, but that doesn't make sense.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's even worse.
It
It doesn't make sense. Anyway, I don't know
Does
what
he
you're
mean
trying
put
to
the
say.
window down?
I don't know. He says swinging the door back and forth or something. Anyway, that's it for the Instagram.
I know that one. So you keep the windows up and you open the... on the other side and you slam the doors and it pushes the air out.
Yeah.
Wait, what? So to get the air out of the
So
car,
on
the
a
hot
really
air.
hot day, yeah, you know how you
To get the hot air out.
get the hot air out. It's still gonna fucking burn you with the
Yeah,
seatbelt.
Okay,
but
maybe you're onto something.
Okay.
That's
I,
it.
don't, I wouldn't be slamming my doors, but
Yeah,
fuck
fuck
that.
that.
Yeah.
Look, I just wanted to say something because shout out to you, Prop man, personal space. I do apologize to you, my friend. So, little funny story for anyone that doesn't know, the collab with me, DZ, and Horseshoe Gang. So that beat I sent, right? That beat is over a year old, almost a year and a half old. I made that beat fucking ages ago, right? And as always, I originally sent it to a whole bunch of people who said they're going to use it, yada yada yada. You never hear back from them, right? Typical music industry, right? Whatever. Beat goes into the hard drive on the archives. It's collecting dust. Personal Space messages me about a month or 2 months ago, whenever it was. I'll just say 2 months ago. Messages me 2 months ago and goes, "Hey man, do you have any beats that's like a weed smoking beat?"
Did you send him that beat?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
That's why. So listen, I go, yeah, straight away. I was like, yeah, that beat. Like, mad. Went onto the hard drive, fucking stemmed it out, got it all ready, sent it to Personal Space. He goes, bro, I love it. I'm going to fucking write to it. He wrote a chorus and everything. I was like, yeah, mad. A week later, this guy goes to me, bro, fucking Horseshoe Gang. We got a song with Horseshoe Gang, all this shit. I'm like, oh yeah, what the hell? And it was that fucking beat. I was like, when did you send them that beat? Ages ago?
Not that long before the...
Because didn't you say they responded to you?
Yeah, okay. So here's a story about the collab with Horseshoe Gang,
Yeah.
okay? And everyone's asking me, how much does it cost? How much does it cost? Whatever. It didn't cost me anything, really. What it cost me was about fucking a year and a half ago, 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
of time.
Kenny, who's one of the dudes from Horseshoe Gang, does his own little solo EPs. What's going on there? Is that just a glare or something?
That's a ghost for sure, man.
What the fuck happened there?
It's coming. It's back.
Okay, it's the sun.
What the hell just...
Anyway,
a spirit.
Kenny, who's one of the dudes from Horseshoe Gang, right? He does his solo EPs, and you can pay and you can be on his EP. Just him, right?
Okay.
And it was like $100. So originally, about a year and a half ago, I paid $100 to be on this EP, right? He never sent me a beat. He said you can use your own beat, whatever, blah blah. I never responded. I was like, I just counted it as a loss. I was like, fuck it.
Okay, so you got scammed.
He fucked
So
me
we
over.
fought.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
That's what I thought. And then, not long before the song, like maybe a month and a half ago, he hits me up and goes, yo, we're going through all the collabs we've been sleeping on, and like all the collabs we have backed up over the past, however long. And he's like, yours is next. And I was like, hang on a minute. I'm like, I didn't pay for a collab. And this is a collab from the whole crew, whole of Horseshoe Gang. So I'm thinking like, yeah, fuck yeah. He's like, can you resend the beat and the email and your name and all that shit? I was like, all right. And I sent him, I was looking through my phone. I was at work. I'm like, fuck, I don't got a beat to send these cunts. And I went through all the beats I sent.
And it was the
And he
weed
said,
one.
preferably nothing double time. And I was like, all right, something's kind of slow, something kind of vibey. And I know Kenny, the guy from Horseshoe Gang, loves smoking weed. He's all about weed. And I was like, I sent him that one. I'm like, bro, you're going to love this one. And he hits me back. He's like, bro, this is a vibe. Yeah, fuck yeah, we'll do this. I was like, all right, dope. And then a couple weeks later, we got the song. I did not know.
Yeah, that's...
Sorry to Prop. I did not know he sent you that beat. If you want, we can do the remix, man.
That's what I said. Don't worry. Me and Prop have been talking anyways. I'll send him a voice message.
Do the remix,
After I realized that was the beat that Horseshoe Gang wanted to use, I messaged Prop. I was like, fuck, bro. I'm like, I'm so sorry, man. I was like, have you already started writing to this? Because if you haven't, what would be cool would be a Personal Space Horseshoe Gang remix. That'd be fucking cool. And he's like, and then me and him were just talking back and forth. But yeah, that's my bad, bro. That I did not know.
He did not tell me. So
Yeah,
Prop,
that's my
Prop
bad.
as well. Probably he responded to one of my things, and he said, "Yeah, dope track, bro." And it was probably kind of like one of those, fucking
Yeah,
dope
fuck
track,
bastard,
you
yeah.
fucking- But I didn't know
Yeah, that's my
until
bad, bro.
this very podcast right now. I did not know.
That's
This
my
guy
bad.
doesn't talk to me
Again, but fucking that there's the fault of fucking Horseshoe Gang taking over a year to fucking respond, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The thing about the music industry is, like you said, everyone says they're gonna fucking do shit, and no one ever fucking
Hang
does.
on though, but that
Like-
beat as well was originally for the beat is called DZ Izzy Locks da da da. So you
Yes.
see, if he has sent you a beat and you have not fucking responded to this day, I might use that fucking thing, and I'm
Yeah.
not sorry for that.
Yeah, yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
that's-
fucking use it if you're gonna use it. If you're not, then I'm gonna fucking use it.
I gotta say, bro,
except Prop. Sorry, Prop. That's a different circumstance. All right, he didn't tell me that.
That's
I'm
my
sorry.
bad,
If I
bro.
knew you wrote to it, you had already started, and you were gonna use it, I wouldn't have used it. But anyway,
yeah,
you
that's
can do
my
the
bad.
remix, man. Get the remix on. I might even do a new verse. You, Horseshoe Gang, will put it together, do a remix.
I got to say, but bit rich from E to talk about people replying.
Yeah.
He's bad. He's bad.
I'm horrible.
I forget what we spoke about sometimes. You reply to me, I go, what did I say to you, bro?
Yeah, what is this
Fuck,
cunt?
what are we talking
And
about?
I'm like, I better reply quickly, so he replies quickly.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, but that's my bad, bro. Like, fuck, especially in the music.
Yeah, I did not
industry,
know
man.
that, bro.
Yeah. So it was just the timing was in. It was unreal. I sent him the stems and that, and literally 2 weeks, not even a week later, you were like, bro, fucking Horseshoe Gang finally responded. I sent him that beat, and I was like, what the
And
fuck?
when I showed him, he didn't even say it then either.
No, because I didn't know it was that beat. I just knew we had a song with Horseshoe because, again, this guy is basically, he's the one doing all the music grind at the moment. It's just on him. So he's doing all the work and that. So I had no fucking idea. That's why it's my bad,
And by
bro.
the
I was
way,
like,
a lot of people think usually the case is, right, if my song is featuring FriendlyFire, that's mostly his beat. He doesn't always do my mixes and masters. He did not do the mix and master for Stratosphere. He did the beat, not the mix and master, because this guy takes too long. He's too busy. So sometimes I want to get shit done for DZ Sundays. Usually he doesn't do the mix and master for nearly any DZ Sunday song. He did Game Boy, I think. No, you didn't even do Game Boy.
I just did the beats for all of them because,
So if it says featuring FriendlyFire, it's the beat.
yeah, I didn't
You
do
know,
the
right?
mix and
Sometimes
master.
it's a mix and master. Usually it's just his beat. If it's his beat, I'll feature him in the song.
Again, I haven't been home in fucking almost 5 weeks. So now I'm
Got a
fucking.
mad idea for the album art for that remix. You know the El Del Paso ads of the little girl? Why can't we have both?
Yeah. And have both songs. Like, but yeah, man, that's fucking my bad, bro. It's just, honestly, that is not even anyone's fault. That's just unreal timing. Like, that's just unreal
That
timing.
situation worked out better for me anyway, because originally I was supposed to just feature on Kenny's solo
now we got
album.
a full song
but
with him,
now
yeah.
I've got a feature on my song from the whole Horseshoe Gang, and it's on their. I saw that
Is it on their page?
It's on their Spotify. This is Horseshoe Gang playlist, and I
yeah.
can see on my Spotify for artists how many plays it's getting from that playlist. So
nice.
people who listen to Horseshoe Gang are going through there.
Yeah, okay,
This is
nice.
Horseshoe,
Nice,
and
nice.
they're vibing it. But anyway, that's the music update there.
It's
Sorry,
like-
prop man. We'll do the remix, bro.
It's like when you go through the checkout and you keep a bottle of fucking the cans of Coke in your trolley. You're like, oh fuck, I got away with that one.
Yeah.
Forget to scan the water.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is, bro.
I'm gonna piss. You guys bring up the next topic and shit.
Yeah.
I got something that I reckon we should talk about, considering the aesthetic of the room.
Yes.
Star Wars.
Yes.
What do you think about the new releases and the upcoming? First of all, have you watched the new Mandalorian?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
Loved it.
Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched
Yeah.
it, catch the fuck up. Seriously,
Yeah.
stop living underneath a rock, you pussies.
Yeah. That's a fucking fuck you guys. Like fucking. I loved it.
It was awesome, eh?
I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't expect them to go down the road. Like, okay, so far, the only thing I don't like thus far, which is not a big deal, but it's just how it's now kind of. So season 3 had nothing really to do with Grogu. But again, fair enough. Like, but at this point, Grogu's just like his son now. So he just tags along.
I think that's what it showed. It showed a bit more of him accepting the Mandalorian way
Yeah.
of life, instead of where season 2 was the
Trying to get him to the
temptation
Jedi.
of whatever, yeah.
So the only thing that makes me wonder in the future is what is gonna happen to that little green cunt? Like, what's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing I didn't like. We totally forgotten about Grogu now. He's just there.
I agree.
But don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was still great. But do you know what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying. I feel like they're shaping him to be like a bigger part in future things. So, like, if you saw the new releases they're bringing out, how they're bringing out that after 15 years after the sequel with Rey and shit, I feel like he's going to be a part in that.
The movie.
He's going to be something in that. Rey's going to have to go to Grogu because he's obviously fucking really good with the Force. Like,
Yeah, he's strong as fuck. He's a baby. He's doing all this fucking the Force shield and shit. That's like,
yeah,
they're hard
without
abilities.
Being
Like,
taught, like he's
Yeah.
he was a youngling during the Purge. He wasn't a fucking Padawan.
yeah.
So I reckon they're probably shaping him to be some bigger character later on.
I hope so. I was the whole Mandalorian since season 1. I've been looking forward to finding out about Yoda's species. What the fuck is this cunt? But we still don't know.
I think they're not going to tell us.
Yeah.
You reckon? There's Yaddle, there's Grogu, and now there's Yoda. I feel
That's
like
it.
they're gonna have to tell us at least the name of the fucking species.
What do I get? How come Yaddle could talk properly? Why does Yoda
You
fucking
know,
weird?
you know what I found out about this? It was Yoda's master who spoke like that. It's not a species thing.
So he's learnt to speak backwards.
It was Yoda's master who spoke like that. I can't remember exactly the story, but there is a story and explanation for it.
Because Yaddle was well spoken.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, she had like a normal voice and shit. Like she was.
Sound like a fucking politician.
I love that in Tales of the Jedi going back to like that just before Phantom Menace. That's so
such
cool.
a good fucking series,
So
man.
cool, man.
Just plugging plot holes through here and there.
Well, which is it's a real shame too, because the book that I read, Palpatine, one of my favorite Star Wars novels, that's not canon anymore. But that book basically, it starts off with Palpatine and Darth Plagueis being his master, and Darth Plagueis teaching Palpatine the ways of the Force and shit. And then that's happening during Phantom Menace. And there's like there's chapters in the book and shit where, so you know in Phantom Menace when Anakin pulls up with Qui-Gon on that little ship, and then they take him into the fucking into Coruscant, they're walking on like the Coruscant runway.
Put him in front of the
council. While that's happening in a building across from the runway, Darth Plagueis and Palpatine are in there watching this little boy land, and Plagueis gets this weird feeling from Anakin. He can sense something and goes, how is that that kid's really like strong with the Force? And Palpatine's like, what do you mean? We didn't even know who that is. And that's what I found was so fucking cool. So while that scene, so when you watch Phantom Menace again, you watch that scene, you're like, fuck, in a different world,
I get why it's not.
Palpatine could have been watching that.
I get why it's not canon, but because Plagueis had to die to create Anakin.
No,
Yeah,
well,
but-
That's what it was. So
yeah.
he recreated his midichlorians recreated life in Anakin. That's what it is.
But the thing with the not canon stuff now,
Yeah.
a lot of it is they're still using it, but
They're
they just
trying to
until it's
infuse it,
confirmed.
yeah.
Like especially with Dave Filoni. But I think it's still canon. Plagueis only dies in Phantom Menace era, just before that.
Yeah. Palpatine kills him during the Phantom
Yeah,
Menace.
it's not.
Like,
That's
yeah,
still, I think.
I've got to check that. I'm not sure.
no, he is. He's alive.
Yeah,
He's alive.
it's
That's what
or
the
just
thing with
before.
everything going canon and uncanon. I'm not sure what it fucking
It's
goes.
fucked.
The whole change from, but you know what though? A lot of the stuff that's not canon now that used to be, like when Luke's Mara Jade and shit.
Jade,
And
bro,
then do you
yeah.
know how that shit end? They get the Yuzon Vong that come, those weird cunts, and it all gets fucked up. Like it gets really out there. So I'm kind of glad that's not canon.
Yeah.
Because
Some of them are
the
full on.
Yuzon Vong thing is fucking crazy. And you know there's a non-canon one where Chewbacca and Han Solo end up on Earth. They go to a planet that is Earth. Like
What the hell?
there's a lot of weird shit in that
There is
old
some.
legend stuff.
Yeah,
A lot of weird shit.
Things.
Yeah.
Andor was amazing, man.
It was great. I like
That
it.
my
was done so fucking well, man. That was done
You know
so
what I love
well.
about the Andor character, even with like Rogue One and stuff? He displays of like how fucking hard it was for the rebellion to do shit.
Yeah.
Like for most of the time, it just didn't look good.
yeah.
That's so cool.
You watch the original movies, it's like, oh, the rebellion they've got it worked out. They never fucking did.
It was a struggle to
They
get there.
never did. And they all had different ideas and they all disagreed with each other. They all had different reasons. It's not like the Empire where it's like, well, we're just going to run shit.
Yeah.
And they all were on the same page. And then it also displayed of like how fucking deadly the Empire actually is.
So like the Nazis, man. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
they're
bro.
based
Like,
even the uniform. It's very cool, man. Like the whole Star Wars, the way everything is like its own. It's like every plant, every building, everything has a name, has a reason.
yeah, there's a
has
species. There's a fucking.
Who's your favorite character? Star Wars character all time?
Ezra.
Really?
Ezra Bridger,
Ezra's your
really?
favorite character?
Yeah.
Wow.
Used to be Anakin, then I watched Rebels.
You'll be keen for the Ahsoka show coming out. Did you see the trailers? You see, and spoiler alert, you've both seen. It's Mandalorian. You both seen Mandalorian. Seeing Zeb in live action.
Oh, bro, yeah.
That was
I
smash.
was eating popcorn at the time. I fucking got so excited. I fucking threw it.
Yeah,
I eat
like-
popcorn too.
Yeah.
I said, fuck. I was like, oh,
That's
fuck, I'm
fucking-
in my bed.
And in the Ahsoka trailers as well, you see the Hera and fucking Sabine.
Sabine.
It's cool, man. Your favorite character all time?
That's a fucking. That. It's
gotta
got to
be Vader,
It's got to
right?
be Vader. It's got to be Darth
Is
Vader.
that Anakin altogether or just Vader?
No, Vader.
Vader's
Not Anakin.
so cool, man.
Vader, the way.
The ultimate villain.
Bro, especially in the comics where he's just a bad cunt, bro. Like in Kenobi, bro, when he fucking force pulled him and dragged him through the fire, I was like, bro.
that
I was
was
like,
so
I was like,
emotional.
yes. I was like,
And
finally.
Obi-Wan's like,
I was
he's like, Anakin's dead. He's like, then my friend is truly gone.
Yeah.
He's got the half mask
Bro.
and shit. Oh, man, that's so cool.
What's yours?
General Grievous, bro.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
100%. I
They
love
need
that
to do a
cunt.
backstory of Grievous because
Oh, they fucked him over in the Clone Wars in the show, the animated
they need
show.
to show him before he went cyborg.
Yeah.
Bro, where
Even
he was
just
a
you know, the
Kalish
Star Wars
warrior.
Visions or whatever.
Yeah,
Just do a small
bro.
one.
Yeah, just do like animated.
I loved the idea that he was a Jedi killer. They all feared him and he collected the lightsabers. Like, he was a fucking bad cunt. But in the Clone Wars TV
He's always
show,
running away
They
and
made him a
shit, yeah.
coward.
But, yeah.
he was actually like a bad cunt. Like,
Well, I mean, they put the best Jedi on him. And I actually found out, I think it was today, of why he died so easy, number 3. Because he's so aggressive. Obi-Wan's stance, I think he does style number 2.
defensive.
So
one.
defensive. So he just picks on everything. That's why he just fucking decimated him.
And I just thought it was cool that he's like a cyborg and he's got a cough and shit.
Yeah.
He's got the lightsaber. And you know, in the end scene of Rebels, well, not the end scene, but where Maul and Kenobi finally face off at the very end, right? And I've seen like Dave Filoni, I think, doing a breakdown of it, or where they he starts off in the
It's the same move as Qui-Gon.
and then he goes in the and then he goes in the original Obi-Wan stance, and then he goes in the Qui-Gon stance.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
He
kill him.
changes his stance 3 times.
So cool, man. I love the
It's done
details
so
of Star
well,
Wars.
man. It's done so fucking
I love that.
well.
I love that rivalry, because they didn't. It's like they didn't actually hate each other. It's just they were programmed to hate each other.
It just got to the point where it was dragging on. They're like,
It was also like they were friends, but then they weren't.
Yeah.
You know, like they wanted to kill each other, but at the end of the day, they went through it together.
Yeah.
Like at the end of it, like how he's
Similar
like in his
journey.
arm goes, so is he the one? Yes, he is the one. He's like, okay. And then he died peacefully after. It's like they had this connection anyway already throughout the whole series.
Yeah, that's like best lightsaber fight out of all the Star Wars, the canon ones you've seen.
Yoda versus R2D2.
fucking,
You know when he steals the sausage?
fucking.
Best lightsaber fight. Fuck, that's a hard one, eh?
Bro.
I'll die on this hill. I got one for live action and I got one for animated. What's yours?
So mine is definitely Palpatine versus Darth Maul and Savage Opress.
Yes, that's mine, bro.
Fuck, that was nuts.
See,
man.
Palpatine with
Yeah.
the dual wield.
Bro, that was nuts.
My obviously everyone's movie one is probably fucking
Anakin, Obi-Wan.
Anakin and Obi-Wan.
That's
Revenge of
anyway.
the Sith, that's mine.
But my favorite cartoon one, it's Rebels again, but where Ahsoka, fucking
Vader?
Kanan, and they all verse Darth Maul at the stairs, and then Kanan gets fucked up, and then Ezra and Ahsoka take on Vader.
Oh.
And
Oh.
when she realizes it's Anakin,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
And the cool thing they did in the Obi-Wan show as well is in Rebels, Ahsoka does the half mask with Anakin. And then in Obi-Wan as well, it's the
does the
opposite side,
yeah.
but the same thing happens. And, so cool, man. See, this is why we're Star Wars fans. It's the tiny details.
It's the little
You know
details,
what I
man.
love the most too about when he got his face cut up? Every single time you just see pain in his eyes.
Yeah.
He
he's-
just looks tortured.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck
he's
it.
doing it because he has to, not because he wants to, sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Exactly
too
right.
late.
It's too late to
It's
go
too-
back. Yeah.
It's too late. I'm doing this. I'm in this too deep.
And the voice changes from Vader to Anakin.
Oh, bro.
So
Well,
good.
bro.
It's so
Bro,
good.
and you want to know what's crazy is that people on the internet didn't like Obi.
I know.
Kenobi. I reckon it was great.
And they go, oh, Reva and all this. Like, shut up, man.
Yeah,
Like,
like
what do you got to pick against it?
yeah.
what people don't realize, these hardcore Star Wars fans, they're also making a show that's enjoyable for people who aren't hardcore Star Wars
All
fans.
the new stuff you could watch
They've
it by
only seen
itself.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
You know, and they got to make an entertaining show in itself. It's not just about us fat nerds and us people sitting in a fucking basement who know all the Easter
What you
eggs
got to
and
know
shit.
for Obi-Wan really to enjoy it is that he had a fight with Anakin's Darth Vader. There's twins. That's it.
Because you know what I've seen too in the Solo movie? At the very end, the Easter egg with Maul, right?
Yeah.
So
The
many
Crimson
people
Dawn.
are like, why is this guy alive? He died. They don't watch the animated
haven't
show.
watched Clone
They have
Wars,
no
yeah, yeah.
idea. So they're also making this entertaining stuff for those people who
Yeah.
don't know everything.
That's why Mr. Meagley always rips on people. Mr. Meagley says, he goes, you're not a Star Wars fan unless you've watched Clone Wars. Because
have to
Clone
watch
Wars,
I've watched it. Opened my eyes to heaps more shit.
mate,
eh?
I've watched that
I
series
think I
3 or
watched
4
it between
times.
last time I was on.
Yeah.
is when I watched it.
That answers so many questions.
does.
Wait, you didn't watch it the first time you were on. You hadn't watched it.
because
eh?
I only just finished Rebels.
Yeah, okay.
Because I was kind of put off by how many seasons it was, and then I just fucking dove into
Bro,
it.
it was great, man. That
The
was
first 3
amazing.
seasons, you're just like,
The first 3 seasons were
just like,
random.
fucking hurry up.
Yeah, but
There's a lot of filler. Yeah.
from 4 onwards when it explains like Anakin slowly turning to the dark side. That shit was amazing, bro. That
Have you
shit.
guys seen Bad Batch? I watched the
Yeah.
first season.
I haven't seen season 2.
I'm not caught up. Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I
Have
like
you seen
it.
season 2?
Yeah.
The animation is unbelievable.
Yeah.
on
What
that
about,
show.
what about the bombshell at the end of season 2?
I haven't seen
I haven't
season
seen-
2.
I don't think
Oh
I've seen
man,
it.
you got to watch the end of it. There's a full bombshell.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Oh fuck! Now I'm
Okay.
gonna watch it. Fucking hell.
Well, speaking of fucking anime, I watched Vinland Saga, an anime while I was away at work. You guys would fucking like that. If,
Heard of it,
if,
haven't seen
if you're
it.
into just Vikings, it was great. That's all I'll say about it. It was fucking Vikings and shit. It was fucking really fucking good, man. Really fucking good that was.
Yeah, I haven't been into the anime as much lately.
I pumped it too, bro. I watched like 23 episodes in like fucking 2 nights. It was fucking sick.
I still find it hard to get into animes.
I love it.
You'd like it though.
I
You
reckon
would
you-
like
yeah,
it though.
I reckon-
100%. Attack on Titan or something.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah. You'd
I'm
like
just gonna
it.
get into it.
Yeah,
Once I'm into something, I'm in. But it's
Don't-
the start.
The start. That's the worst part about anime.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Some episodes, you're like, what did I just waste 20 minutes watching? It's like literally they have like fillers that.
I tried
this
to
is-
rewatch Pokemon, man, and I was like, I fucking love this as a kid. And I'm watching like the Indigo series, the original.
Yeah.
After 5 episodes, I'm like, I am bored. Of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
Bro, I was
Nothing
saying-
has happened.
Yeah.
It's
I was
caught a
saying,
Pidgey.
I was saying this the other day, right? You know when you have such fond memories of something, like video games especially, I have these crazy fond memories. You know the one I'm thinking of, right? It kept popping into my head. Remember that game, A Dog's Life?
Bro, yes.
I'm like, this is the coolest shit.
and it's so shit.
And I remember like a couple days ago, or a couple I revisited it once. I remember, and I'm like, I always
game
do that.
sucks.
I have these visions of these old stuff we used to love, and I go back to it, or like Gex on PS1, the fucking secret agent lizard game.
Gecko.
You
Oh,
go, it's just not the same.
Yeah,
You're like, what
they're
the
shit.
fuck?
The games are actually
There's
shit.
a few games that I can replay. So like the good, obviously I can always replay Need for Speed. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
but
car
that's-
games are easy. But
yeah.
like Halo Reach, the Halos are so fucking replayable.
Mm.
But you know what the most are that I love that I can go back to, and the nostalgia's there. Every fucking Game Boy game.
yeah.
Game
Cause-
was
yeah.
good.
Because you
Yeah.
used to play it on PS2 and you're like, oh yeah, the graphics are awesome. You go to it now and the graphics are jarring. Like,
Yeah, it's
but
horrible.
You know that the Game Boy is only fucking, is it 8-bit?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
only 8-bit.
Yeah.
Like, you know it's shit.
it's like a aesthetic. It's like a design.
the aesthetic. Like I could replay Pokemon Emerald over and over. I would. I've got my old Game Boy. I would do it, but I've got my awesome Rayquaza, and I want to put it somewhere before I fucking do it.
Yeah.
But like even like the old Dragon Ball Z games on there, bro. I could replay the fuck out of them.
Pokemon Ruby was my very first Pokemon game. I'm a Pokemon fan, man. I got Mewtwo on my
I
wrist.
had Emerald.
But yeah, same
That's
generation.
the first thing I saved up for.
Gen 3, man. But fucking, you said something that I wanted to comment on. I don't remember. Fuck. What were you saying?
What about nostalgia?
The 8-bit, right? The 8-bit stuff. Those games that are 8-bit, it's like a different lane. Whereas PS2 games, like the old Tomb Raider and shit, they're trying to be the best looking for that time.
Yeah.
So when you go to it now, it looks terrible, but it's trying to be
Back
realistic.
then, it was good, man.
Yeah, back then it was good, but now it looks like shit. It's hard to play. Like,
Yeah, it is. It is. And you know what? I've like even just the game that I got because I got the old Xbox fired up, and I bought the original rugby league game.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
can play that because it's just rugby league and there's so many memories. But
Yeah.
the controls are so limiting.
It's like
It's
pass,
so hard to play.
sprint, yeah.
There's only pass, sprint, tackle, kick.
and that's it.
There's like 6 inputs.
I want to play. I want to get WWE. You remember the SmackDown versus Raw?
I reckon we should do like a games night of where we just do like a WrestleMania or some shit.
Those games are so good, bro. And I have been going down a huge WWE rabbit hole. I'm like a fan now.
Bro, yeah.
I'm in bed. I'm on Wikipedia or something. My missus is like, wrestling again. What are you looking like? I'm looking up Roman Reigns and shit because I don't know the new stuff, man. You know, and what I realized too about wrestling, all the wrestlers that are superstars now, the main guys, they've been around since ages, but they were like the sideline guys. Like Cody Rhodes is a main guy now.
Yeah,
and
he's
Roman
been-
Reigns,
yeah.
they've been around. I didn't know that about Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
He's been around since
like
fucking
15 years, man.
Yeah, since
Yeah.
the start, and now they're the big guys. Which,
Yeah, because all the popular guys have all
yeah,
retired.
it's crazy, man.
Bro, did you know? I didn't know this. Fucking, I was watching a fucking podcast with Triple H was on it. Bro, that cunt almost died.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
big time. So he was saying, right, so they were on tour, like doing wrestling, obviously. And then he said he was just feeling really run down and sick in that. And he was like, this, whatever. He just passed it off that he was sick, on the road, a bit burnt out from the travels and the wrestling, whatever. And then he was getting like chest pains and that. So I was like, fuck it. He went to the doctor and they got x-rays and shit, whatever. Obviously it takes a couple of days for the scans to come back. He then got a call from his fucking doctor and he was like, you need to go to this hospital in like a different state.
Right now.
He's like, what are you talking about, doc? He's like, no, he's like, get your wife, pack your bags. You need to leave right now. Whatever you're doing, go. He's like, what's going on? And he's like, look, man. He goes, so whatever your heart is, say your heart health is like 100%, right? He goes, right now, your heart health is at like 40%. And Triple H is like, what the fuck? So him and his missus get in the car, they leave, right? They go however long it takes to get to this other state. They get to the hospital. From the drive to the hospital, he got to the hospital and the doctor was like, bro, your heart's at like 13%. So he was dying. And the doctor was like, you are so lucky you were not on tour on a plane somewhere because you would be unsavable. He goes, you would die. So they had to go immediate surgery. It was only meant to be like a 3-hour surgery. 7 hours later, 8 hours later, they had to put like a heart pacer in his mouth. Because what they do is, I didn't know this, when you got to get like a pacemaker or whatever, they open you up, put the pacemaker on your heart. They then have to kill you, stop your heart beating to see if the pacemaker works.
Holy fuck.
So if the pacemaker doesn't work, they revive you and have to do the surgery again another day. And they did that to him not once, but twice. The first time the pacemaker didn't work, they killed him. He went under. They revived him. Pack up the surgery.
Holy
do it
shit.
again the next time. Another 8 hours.
I didn't know that.
That's fucking
bro.
nuts.
That's scary,
nuts.
bro. Like, imagine if they kill you and they can't. There's a complication. They can't revive you.
Done.
Triple H is cool, man.
He was dying.
I saw a video of him, the first pedigree ever that he did, and he almost killed the guy he did the pedigree on. Have you seen that?
No, he did.
So the guy he does the pedigree on, the guy mistook it for like a suplex, so he jumps with it and he lands like head first on his
Like a
head.
pile driver.
You can see the video, yeah, and he almost died. That guy.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just fascinated by the finishing moves. How each person has their own finisher and their own theme song. It's so cool. Man.
Favorite wrestler.
I don't.
man.
Probably Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
probably.
the same.
I've always loved that he was a small guy like me and he was fucking killing shit.
That's why I
Latino,
loved him.
you know. He
I
was
loved
like,
him because he was short. Because I grew up the shortest kid in the grade.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
You're like fucking 6 foot tall, bro.
I was,
big
bro. I
dude.
hit year 11 and I just fucking...
Yeah.
Wow.
I was the shortest kid in the grade and I used to love it. Like how he jump off the fucking ropes, land on their head, then
Yeah.
flip them down to their body and
Bro,
shit.
mine's gotta be, even though he was apparently a massive fuckwit, I am a real American. Fight for the
Whose song is
rights
that?
of every man. Come on.
Who's that?
Hulk Hogan, man.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
I
I'm watching
loved him.
match
Wasn't
of Hulk
alive for that
Hogan.
shit.
I loved him.
Apparently Hulk Hogan, like
was a
you
piece of
watch-
shit.
But he's not a good wrestler.
Yeah, he had the drunk dad style. Like he's just like
You know-
running
you
around.
know
You
who
watch
they
him
say-
try to sell the moves and
Yeah.
he doesn't even do it properly and shit.
You know who they say the best wrestler is? William Regal. Mm-hmm. They say he's the most technical. He'll sell everything.
Yeah.
Like if you want someone to sell or fight, you fight him.
You fight him, yeah, okay.
The best finisher? What do you reckon? I mean, the RKO is
tombstone,
great,
bro.
The tombstone.
You know, I mean, going off Rey Mysterio 619, but what I used to love was CM Punk's Go to Sleep. Where you put it on their shoulders and then just throw them and then just fucking bang
Yeah.
in their head when they fall
That's
around.
mad.
Just fucking boot their face off.
I love how creative they get. Did you know as well? I didn't know this either. My memories of everything is so like, I think everything happened way later than it did for some reason. Like Brock Lesnar was in there before John Cena.
He was in
Yeah.
there for
Did you know
ages.
that?
Because
Yeah.
he disappeared, but he
Yeah.
went away,
And-
come back.
Brock Lesnar had the move the F5 where he gets him like that, like John Cena's, and then
him.
flips
Yeah.
him and turns it. It looks better, I reckon.
Yeah.
And then John Cena made it the FU because they had a feud when he first started. And so instead of the F5, he made it the FU.
You know it's called the AA now?
Yeah, the attitude
because too many
adjustment.
kids were walking around school going F you.
Nah.
Do you know why they changed from now it's family friendly? Do you know why they made that change? Because they had all these big fucking lawsuits and allegations and all these things. They had so much pressure. They were copping so much heat because of these scandals or so much shit going on at once that in their solution was to change it to PG. And now everyone still loves
Look at the
wrestling,
fucking
but-
solutions, bro. Look at the storylines going on. My favorite one's the Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio fight for custody.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dominic,
it was
Dominic.
way better back in the day before, like
How
the
do
attitude
you
era.
solve whose kid it is? All right, let's jump off ladders.
It was way better back then. Now it's so like PG. It doesn't work PG. I think it's shit. But
But you know that fucking also again on a podcast, John Cena, he almost got fired because
he was shit.
when he first started. He was garbage. No one liked
no one
him.
bought him.
Couldn't get any crowd
what-
favoritism.
You know what
Nothing.
sold him? He was rapping on the
they
plane, and the manager goes,
do that
"Do that when you walk out."
Yeah. He changed to Dr. Fugonomics, and that's what
Yeah.
saved his career.
because his original gimmick was he was half man, half robot.
Yeah,
and
the
shit,
cyborg
and,
or some shit.
and he'd say shit backwards. He'd be like, "I'm gonna kick your ass," and then he'd go, "I'm gonna kick your ass," like he'd repeat like reward.
He was called the prototype or something like that.
Yeah.
The
Who done
almost
him
perfect
dirty?
human.
Who done him dirty? Was that his idea? That was,
Yeah, because that was his like indie leagues character, the cyborg.
The cyborg, okay.
Oh, the prototype. So he'd be a cyborg, the almost perfect human.
Wow. Yeah, they were going to sack him.
shit.
They were going to sack
Yeah,
him
because he sucked.
because he was bad. And then he changed to Dr. Fugonomics, and everyone loved it, and it saved him. And then, crazy.
So
eh?
interesting, man.
That's fucking, it's bro, insane.
It's great.
I've got a. Oh, by the way, speaking of Bathurst, I was in Bathurst, bro. My missus tagged me in this, bro. There was an albino echidna spotted in Bathurst.
That's sick.
They're so rare. There's only been a handful ever sighted.
That's mad.
A fool-
Have you ever seen it? I think we spoke about this.
I've seen an echidna once, and I was so excited.
We spoke about it on my one.
Yeah.
I've seen an albino cockroach, and that's about it.
When?
Well, I can't remember
home?
where I saw it. Yeah,
Sure, you didn't just fucking jizz on it?
No.
it was literally a little albino cockroach. I can't remember where I saw it, but
Really?
yeah,
That's crazy.
it was full white cockroaches. It's the only thing I've seen.
Did you discriminate or did you kill it?
Kill. No, you let him go. Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Oh, you did nothing wrong.
I'm not
That's right.
ableist. Yeah, continue on.
Like, have you seen that? I saw this funny. I think I sent it to you. The TikTok of the American guy shooting with a shotgun, the old fella, and he's like, it's like all Americans. He's like, what's that black thing over there? And he just fucking shoots. It's like a black stump. He just fucking has to shoot at the fucking guy. Fucking piece of shit. I've also got a point where so self-made millionaires or billionaires are a myth. I think of billionaires, right? You've got fucking
That has to be. I agree with that.
right? So think of it. Elon Musk, billionaire. He actually came from a family that owned an emerald mine in
Yeah.
South Africa. Bill Gates, mum helped with the Microsoft by helping secure a deal with IBM. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but it must be some
IBM,
big
they were in the 90s and shit. They were the leading computer
technology.
components.
There you go. So Bill Gates' mum was working with them and got a bunch of funding in the deals and that, right? Jeff Bezos, garage-based fucking whatever company he started, Amazon thing out of his garage, was actually funded by $250,000 from his parents.
Yeah. You know, he started off renting and selling books.
Yeah,
That's what Amazon was. It was a bookshop online.
pretty smart idea back in the day. But so you'd rent books and shit like from Amazon.
It's like Netflix books is what it was.
They would mail you.
You could
books and
buy
shit.
them or you could rent them, and you had to send it back.
Oh, yeah?
And you know the original name for Amazon was Cadabra, but then he had like a business meeting, and the guy's like, "All right, what's your business name?" And he said Cadabra, and the guy's like, "What? Cadaver?" And then he had to change it because cadaver's a dead body. So the guy mistook Cadabra for cadaver, and Jeff Bezos was like, "All right, we got to change the name."
Cadabra sounds cool, though.
Yeah, Cadabra's cool though. I agree.
I don't think it would sell as big as it is.
Amazon.
Amazon's got that like ring to it, but we're so used to it though. So
And it's so easy to say. You don't actually have to open your mouth for it.
Amazon.
Amazon. For an American.
You can kind of mumble it.
I do agree, but like the self-made billionaire, like, you know what I hate seeing? You know, there's people that make TikToks like, I made this $1 million by doing this. Then why the fuck are you sharing it? Why the fuck are you putting more competitiveness in the market? If I made $1 million in a way that was no one heard of, I'd tell my best mates. That's it.
I'd share the love. I reckon.
No,
I'd
but
do
like
it.
then your skill becomes useless. It's like the printing
guess.
money. You print more money. Inflation. There's more shit going on.
Yeah, but in a world where we're so like social media, I think, I don't know, like even if you told your mate, surely they tell someone, and then they.
Well, that's where it's a bit hard. But I don't think I'd be going around sharing TikToks of like, this is what you got to do. This is how I did it. No, like they never work anyway for that other person. If it does work, you've just added a competitor.
Yeah,
That's true.
See, I know.
I do feel like those people that make those self-helps are not millionaires. And they're always like, all right, here's what you do. You wake up at 4, you have a shower, and you cook yourself a black coffee. You need a black coffee. Then you go for 20K walk and you sit down and you write notes. It's like, bro, why are people paying $300 to do shit that you can be told by a fucking therapist. Like, there's no way those people who earn $1 million. They never talk about actually working either. It's like I sit down and I do an hour of work, then I get up and I walk my dog and I play with my kids. It's like, dude, you're just naming a family man's life. You're not actually telling me what I need to do to earn $1 million.
They don't actually explain.
If it's something that doesn't matter if a lot of people are doing it, like trading. Like trading, it doesn't matter how many people start trading.
That's a different thing. Yeah.
But if it's something where it's like your own business, like selling books, say you came up with the Amazon idea and then you went on social media and you shared it everywhere, then you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot.
You are, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, the trading thing is a bit different because for me, I love the trading because it's not, you're not competing with other people. It's
Competing against the system.
It's you versus the market. Doesn't matter if there's 1 million traders, you aren't on a team and you're not, I'm not trying to take money off you or you. We're trying to take money off the market.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so favourable towards it.
It might be my algorithm. I never see traders promote their shit.
Yeah, see, now my TikTok's only traders.
See, but I'll see someone like, oh, but I did this through drop shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always drop
Why would you give
shipping.
away drop shipping ideas when if there's more drop shipping sites, why would they use yours? If you're going to come in at a better price, I'm not going to fucking use your site.
But don't forget too, drop shipping has been around for
A long
fucking
time,
ages. Like even trading, everything's been around for a while. But I even remember seeing stuff on drop shipping when I was in high school. And I'm seeing these videos on fucking Facebook of like guys drop shipping. Yeah, I just made fucking $10,000 this month selling fucking
Bags.
or dragon head lighters.
Uber bags.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So it's just shit like that. Yeah, it's been around for fucking
I have a
ages.
good
man.
business idea that I want to do one day, but so what's one item of or two items of clothing that you fucking pump or you lose?
Fucking socks and undies, right?
What about if you got a subscription, right? And it's like after you're done with them, you put them back. They go to a recycling plant, but every month you get a new week worth of undies, new week worth of socks.
Oh yeah,
And
That's a mad idea.
Whatever you return is what you get off the next one. So say you return your whole things and they're fine and they can just recycle them, that's fine. But socks are just go missing. It's like there's small incentives and shit to it. But like you can get your socks and undies each month.
that's not a bad
That's a great idea.
man.
I'm
'Cause I
sure
got-
it exists, all right, surely.
My undies go through like Christmas. Whenever mum and my stepmum buys me undies, that's me. And my missus, I'm done, set for the year. But then I get to December and I've got
You're on
nuts
your last
sticking out the side, or I've fired a hole into the other ones.
The nuts are hanging by your shoe and shit.
Yeah, imagine every month you got a nice tight pair of undies that holds your dick all together and shit.
Bro, that's not a bad idea, bro. Fucking delivered like new, fresh fucking
Yeah.
laundry and shit, new fucking produce. Not a bad idea, man. Well, look, I've got a point. I've got one more main point I want to talk about, which is something interesting too. So, do you guys remember the fucking Cash Me Outside? How about that girl?
Yeah,
What the
Bad
fuck's
Barbie.
it? Bad? Is it Bad Barbie?
Bad baby, yeah.
Barbie, I think it is. I don't know.
I think it's baby.
Wait, no, sorry, not her. The other one that they were beefing.
Vicky.
Vicky Woe or whatever.
Yeah, well,
remember her, bro? So she's fucking actually come out and exposed. I don't know how
Yeah,
old
I've
this.
seen this.
I don't know how old this shit is, bro, but it's probably pretty old. But she's exposed a whole bunch of people. But there's one point that I found fucking interesting that so her and a bunch of friends are in Hollywood, right? And she, because she's kind of famous, yada yada, she got invited to this party. Like, all right, whatever, we'll go. It's on Hollywood Boulevard. And at first, while she's getting interviewed, she's kind of looking off to the side, like to her homies or her friends, and she's like, "Should I name drop?" And they're all kind of like, "Oh yeah, name." She's like, "Should I?" She's like, "Oh fuck it." She's like, "I'm gonna name drop." She goes, "It was Bella Thorne's party. You know that weird ass fucking model."
Yeah, the one that tried to do OnlyFans and shit.
Yeah. It was her party.
She looks gross.
She's disgusting. So they go to the party, whatever. They end up getting there. So they got messaged like the details of the party. One of the rules was the party, you had to come half naked. So you had to wear like minimal clothing. And straight away, Vicky was like, "Nah, I'm not going anywhere dressed like that. I don't give a fuck." So she's like, so she went fully clothed and that. Her friends were dressed normally. She said they got to the party and at the door, they were trying to get you to give you all their phones. Typical rich thing, influencer thing, no phones. All right, whatever. She's going, no, I'm not giving my phone to no one. And she goes, what then really made her leave was after you give your phone in, the last entry fee to the party was they were pricking people on the finger and collecting droplets of your blood. And that's what she said. And she goes, once she found that out that they were trying to do that, she left. She said some of her friends stayed. She's like, but I left. She's like, nah. Don't know. She could have stayed. You don't know. That's what she said.
That's fucking crazy. But you know what?
But even if it's a lie, that's a pretty outlandish thing to make up, right?
To be fair, but like all those stars, they're all fucking drugged off their head. So we don't know what kind of shit she's spinning. But it does sound like something that would happen.
I believe it. I think I've seen that too.
And it was interesting too because someone like her who cops so much hate and was like kind of put in the barrel of like being a dumb fuck.
Does she have a normal voice? Like,
Yeah,
She talks like a bit of an idiot.
She talks like a bit like
She talks like she's
I
black.
know her character.
Yeah.
But like, does she have a? Is it a character or does she actually talk like that?
I think she actually I think she
I don't
probably
know too much
grew
about
up.
her.
She probably grew up in a black neighborhood or like.
But the thing with these Hollywood people, you know, they fuck around with blood, man. Even Megan, what's her name? Megan,
Fox.
the Transformer, Megan Fox and MGK are they together now? She's admitted that like they drink
broke
each
up.
other's
They
blood
broke
and
up.
shit.
They broke
Did
up.
Oh,
Yeah, they broke up.
I don't care. I
The
don't care
ring,
about this
the
shit.
ring that they got married with had thorns in it. That if they took it off, it'd stab her.
Well, there you go. And they
Wow.
say like they drink each other's blood. She's like, it's only a little bit, this thing. But like, what
That
the
was
fuck are you
that was
doing?
such a big marketing thing, man.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. These fucking people do
Well,
it.
they're just slicing each other and just going.
Like just a little droplet, she said, and they keep like it's just they always fuck around with blood.
Didn't she wear like a necklace of his colour or
With
some shit?
I don't know. They're fucking weird, man.
I don't know.
Normal people
What?
don't do these things.
Yeah.
It's
Look, what
satanic
makes me
shit.
think it's all an act of all of it? Like I saw a TikTok the other day of Paris Hilton. She talks fucking normal, and she's actually quite intelligent. She comes out and goes,
Hello,
you know,
everybody.
she's like, oh my God, I'm Paris Hilton. And she goes, yeah, no, it's actually all an act, you know. We just did it to sell things. I had things to sell, you know. It wouldn't sell if I was a blonde bimbo and I spoke like I did. She goes, I got university degrees. I'm not an
Wow.
idiot. She goes, I'm not an
Wow.
idiot. I knew what sold.
Yeah.
Hollywood's
I mean-
all a facade, man.
That is fucking insane. So the whole time she's actually very smart.
Yeah, the whole time she's got uni degrees and shit like that, and she talks normal, but she's like, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm Paris Hilton."
Oh, bro. Fucking hell. Should we go to one of those Hollywood parties one time just to really see what's happening?
man.
They sound fucked. Like even just any influencer parties. Like I was talking to Anya, he was on my podcast, bro. I'll try rope him in to come to the show, and he was saying like all these influencer parties. He goes, "You go because like marketing."
Yeah.
That's it. He goes, they're boring as fucking batshit and they suck and everyone's fake.
They're not fun, yeah.
No one's talking to you. It's like, oh, hey, bro, how you going? They're like, oh, so how's your videos? How's this? It's like,
It's all the marketing.
yeah, oh, we should collab. We should do this. It's like, why don't you just ask me how my fucking day is?
Yeah, wow.
So
yeah.
if it's that at TikTok level, it's that. Imagine what it is at fucking
When you've got millions
triple A
of
list
yeah.
fucking Drake parties.
I don't trust these cunts, man.
That shit would be fucking very scary, bro. It'd be, one of those things where either you just, that's like Joe Rogan said, the best thing to do is just ignore all the invites to those parties, or we rock up, bro. I'm talking, we all rock up, like cloaks,
Bombs on.
Lightsabers.
and fucking like, you know, like Tropic Thunder. I'm a lad farmer, motherfucker. Boom, two
Kill 'em
easies, brrr, and we just fucking annihilate them. We end up in jail for the rest of our lives, but
Nah, I'm with DZ. Let's Jedi purge this shit.
yeah, bro, we walk. Just fucking killing
Duel of
all
the
these- yeah.
Fates, eh?
Bro, that'd be fucking sick, man.
Shoot them up with blasters.
I got a
damn.
fucking mad lightsaber. If you guys don't have one of those proper lightsabers,
Yeah, how much does that
$120, man.
Send me the link.
Best
Is it
$120.
a one you can hit shit with?
Yeah, it's like the full fucking like proper dual
yeah?
one. It
Send me the
changes
link.
colors. You can change the sound
I've
font.
wanted one for ages, and I just never thought because all the ones that are like, oh, I don't know, $150 doesn't sound right. $350 does.
Yeah.
Send me the link for
I
it.
got it
bro.
on Amazon, $120,
On
bro.
Amazon, okay.
And I fucking every now and then, like I just keep it by the bed, and every now and then I just
Fucks it.
Fix it.
My missus sitting in the bed and shit. I'm full good at it too. Like our room's tight. Our room's tight. I'm full
He's
of
jumping
void.
around like Yoda, like boom, boom, boom. Bro, you can get them in
man.
Zing. They've got like the dark saber and shit. I'm pretty sure they're like $150.
They're expensive as fuck.
And
I
they're
think.
showcase ones.
They're like
had shelf.
400.
Oh, so you just leave them on the shelf.
These are like the dueling ones. You can
so you
hit
can actually
the,
use them and
yeah,
shit.
so you hit them and then
Send me the
it makes
link
them
and I'll verse you.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where. I got it a while back. But I
bring it
had
next
two of
episode.
them. I had a red one that was only red and it broke. And then this new one I got changes colors and shit. You can change the sound.
I've wanted one
font.
for so long, man. I just like the first reason
Afterpay.
First reason I wanted one, right? You know when you get up to piss, you don't want to wake anyone up.
Yeah, so
wanna
you get the
my
torch. You're walking through the fucking house.
Pissing under a fucking green light.
They're cool, man. They're super cool.
Yeah, the dark saber in Zing looks gnarly. It's like full big ass handle and shit. Like it looks fucking expensive.
I've seen some real good ones, man, like custom made ones, and like they get the noises sounding sick and all that. and like the flutter of the light when they move it. Like normally the other ones, they just keep the light, where it's like one of those NeoPixel ones, I think they call it.
Yeah, the NeoPixel.
So if you hit it in a certain spot, the blade ripples
actually
out like that.
Yeah, they're very detailed. And the one I got at home can do the Darksaber sound. It's got the sound font of the Darksaber.
Oh, yeah?
But like obviously it doesn't look like a Darksaber, but because you can change the sound font on lightsabers, so they make different noises.
Did you see that meme about a year ago or so, maybe longer, of like, you know those kid lightsabers, and it's like record the voice and it'll be the lightsaber.
Oh, okay.
And someone goes, croissant. It's croissant. Croissant.
What's funny is the old school meme of the fat ass kid with the saber, and he's like, "Anger is not the way of the Jedi." And then the guy, his mate hits him and he falls over and shit, bro.
They got so many videos, eh?
Bro,
And
that shit's
like one where
hilarious.
they're dueling and he hits him. They go, we said no proper contact.
Anger is not the way of the Jedi.
He's got no shirt on.
Yeah, and he's giant. He looks like Jabba the Hutt.
He's got
giant.
slides and pants on, and he's a Sith.
He's wearing thongs and shit.
And he's a fucking sit, bro. He's a fat ass.
He's
guy,
been on a
dude.
few podcasts lately, eh?
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Well, just
shit.
him, not the...
What, the big
What's
fella?
his name? His name's something Fatty, isn't it?
I think it's Darth Fatty or something like that.
Daft Fatty. Wow.
Dark Side Fatty or some shit.
Bro, those old vines and shit were fucking funny as fuck, bro.
Oh, they were great.
God damn. Do you have any? I'm done. I've got no points,
done,
man.
man.
I'm out. You got any points,
Pretty
Mr.
done,
Pablo?
I mean, we could go on for Star Wars forever, but...
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. We could sit here for fucking ever, but yeah, I'm done, man.
Yeah, man. Second episode of many with you, Jezza, I'm sure.
Fuck yeah.
As we go on.
I would love again to have all four of us as well. That's why I'm spewing.
Yeah, I
today,
was
wasn't
excited
it?
to see Joey.
Yeah, but that's right. Next one, we'll get all fucking four of us. So next week, we're going to try to do our very first live stream with fucking Mr.
I got
Slung Beanos.
I got one more point. It was about last week. I was going to do a speak pipe, and then we spoke about it, about the footy.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
explain
You
some
messaged me.
rules. I can explain
Yeah.
some rules.
Yeah.
So Joey was talking about the scrum of why we don't push anymore. Because what we don't realise as well, it's like soccer where you change one rule at the top, it changes the rule down the bottom. So A grade runs almost the same rules as the NRL. The reason we don't do scrums is because scrums collapse. People broke their necks in fucking lower grades.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And then things like hits with the head is because concussion's real serious and stuff like that. The one that I don't get the most is the hip drop, which doesn't make sense. Like, because normally that's like where you hit someone and you slide around and you land on their legs and you're popping their Achilles and shit. But now they're saying as soon as you lose your weight, it's a penalty. But mainly the reason like the scrums and shit, that's because people were breaking necks.
In the lower grades.
lower
Because
grades.
scrums, obviously, because you're pushing forward like that, the center of gravity is really fucking low.
Yeah.
There's like pretty much a ton of force altogether.
Yeah, fuck
All it
yeah.
takes is someone to lose their foot, bang. And you three blokes, because your head's locked in.
Yeah.
So three blokes, head locked in, bang like that.
Oh.
People are breaking necks.
That's true.
Right.
There's a famous Panthers player, his name's Johnson. I think he passed away not long ago. But he broke his neck in a clap scrum.
Wow.
Couldn't walk from like chest down. Wasn't
Wow.
Minimal movement in his hand, couldn't walk.
Wow. Yeah, so
that's-
it makes sense, bro. Fuck
That's
it off.
why. That's
yeah.
why there's no scrums in rugby.
Because at the end of the day, it is a game, man. So, they have to keep... If there's no players to play because they're all fucking injured,
Yeah.
it's like, what
it's
do you
like
got?
work, bro. You go to work to go home. You don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should be playing the game because it's competitive and fun. You shouldn't be out there trying to hurt cunts. Like that's fucked. If you're out there purposely trying to fucking run it straight full pelt because you want to hurt someone,
You're
no,
not in the
no
game,
skill to it, no technical,
There
no.
is a lot of them, bro.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that. That's not cool, bro. Like, I don't think that's cool at all.
I've had multiple concussions because of cunts like that.
That's the
That's
ones who go,
fucked.
soccer's a pussy sport. Soccer's a
Yeah.
pussy sport. Yeah,
Bro, if
I
I
used to
was,
think that.
bro, if I fucking, if I
But
was,
then I turned 13.
yeah, in another life, if I was a rugby player, I'd be trying to do fucking steps and shit, trying to like do mad shit, not just fucking hold the ball and run like a fucking troll. Like, have a bit of fucking grace to the sport,
Yeah,
bro. Like, try and make it look.
It's a technical
You're a
game,
professional, bro. Try and make it look technical. Don't make it
That's
look
it.
like monkeys running with coconuts. Like, fucking that. Like, that's why I love Luai, even though he gets a lot of hate and shit. But when you see him, he grabs the ball. And he's doing shit, and at first it looks.
Oh, he's a magician, man.
It looks ridiculous. People are like, what the fuck's he doing? Look,
And
he's
then bang.
dancing, but half the time he gets through the hole, and it looks nice. Like he's making, and then he fucking sets shit up.
I love
Shit
how
like
people
that.
could say, "Oh, fuck him, he's net him out of the game, bro." The game needs a grub.
Yeah,
How he gets-
yeah.
They go, "Oh, what about when he stood over Selwyn Cobbo in the
good.
Origin
Yeah.
when he was knocked out?" Bro, I'd do the same.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He's
Yeah.
Queensland.
Yeah.
Trying to win, man.
It's a competitive.
It's a pure hatred.
Yeah.
bro.
It's like what Nico Hines said. He's like, every New South Wales Welshman at Origin time, we can say we fucking hate them. Yeah. Like what they're saying to us. They hate us.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Bro, I'm doing the same thing. If I could play with that bloke 52, like every week, right? Come Origin time, I verse him.
He's my enemy.
I'll fucking stand over him. I'll punch him in the face.
Fucking oath. It's competitive sport, man. Make
Blood,
it
sweat,
look
and
graceful. Yeah, because we spoke. Yeah, you messaged me about that, man. It's cool. It's cool. That's why, like, same. I agree how they have to with the whole head contacting. The players should be trying to adapt and learn how to.
Well, this
tackle,
is the thing.
be
This is the thing
technical
that I
with the
don't get,
tackling.
right? I played 15 years of footy. We were always taught to hit there with your shoulders, drive, drop them down, right?
Yeah.
And now everyone's hitting up high.
Around the shoulders and shit.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I mean, I get it because some of them, like, the men in the NRL are just absolute fucking weapons.
Yeah, they're
inside.
monsters.
They're just not humanly explainable anymore. It makes sense, but they're doing these big hits up here and they're smacking people in the face wondering what's wrong.
Yeah.
Bro, you've just given that guy, shortened his life by a year and probably given him dementia
Yeah.
because you fucking knocked him in the head.
Yeah.
Do it, tackle properly. Like, I love a tackle where he's hit him in the gut and he's hit him that hard that he's picked up, feet off the ground,
Yeah, and
smack
he's
on the back.
driven him back a couple meters. That's a good
Drop
tackle.
him on his back. That's fucking heaps better than a shot.
Yeah, 100%. I agree, man. I agree. Like, it looks like, especially when you fucking some cunt grabs him around the waist and you see the wind fly out of him. That's a good tackle. But these guys are running in with their shoulders up and people are getting hurt, bro. Like concussed. Like Ponga had to go to Canada because the cunt was scared his career was over because he got head knocked that bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
exactly.
fucked. No, I agree. I agree, Mr. Pablo. Make it look fucking better. Make it look nice. Make it look graceful. You monkeys.
We should
Fucking
do
idiots.
music review number 2 soon.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm sure Joey would love that too because
Yeah, Joey will have a good perspective on it. So,
Other than that, man, I think that's it, bro. We'll try and get some animals for episode 60. What are we now?
this is 64.
4, man. 64.
64. Well, man, that'll fucking do us. Mr. Pablo from the Safe Boys, thank you so much for coming on, bro.
Boys, cheers.
Just remember, guys, Pablo does have a show, The Safe Boys, which is also out on Spotify and YouTube and stuff like that. They're on a little break, but they will be back.
Episodes are all still there.
Yep, they're all still
We
there.
got the Instagram and stuff. I think it's all the Safe Boys podcast. Hit me up. Message me with whatever ideas you got because we're revamping. So
And I'm keen to see what you got when you get back, bro. I'm sure it's going to be fucking great. But me and him are going on a holiday at the fucking same time, which is fucking really trippy.
off to Europe.
Yep. So when we
Same
get
place,
back from
same
that,
time.
same place, same time,
I'm a little
Pablo.
annoyed. I wanted to go now.
Oh,
I
bro.
want to go watch a soccer game.
Yeah, I want it over and done with now. But
I wanted to go watch fucking Everton before we get relegated.
All yous are gone.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, Pablo. Thank you so much, guys.
Sheesh.
Choof.